Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to episode 21 of my Minecraft Hardcore Let's Play series. Wow, we did a lot in the last episode. And I don't know what you guys were talking about with this shulker box, but yeah, I know. I'm not even gonna say it. But we don't have enough shulker boxes anyways. But yeah, the default colored shulker box, yes. And then that shulker box. I'm not even going to say it. So today we're going to start building the beginning of our underwater village, which is the villager breeder. We're going to have to figure out how to get the villagers here because, I mean, do you see any villagers around here? No. So they're kind of far away, which means we're going to need to either boat them to be a little bit closer or just do what I think we should do and do a giant minecart rail, which is one of those things I say I want to do and then I might regret. So we'll see. But yes, I've been very, very busy. Sorry for the lack of uploads. My server, RainyDay, is releasing the new season on April 5th, which is this Saturday at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So in the top pinned comment, you'll find a link to the RainyDay Discord, which is basically just my Discord. So you can pop in there for any information about that. You can play it on a console. You can play it on Java. Any version of Minecraft that you have, we support it. So would love to see you there on the launch day. I'm going to be streaming the launch, and then immediately after that stream, I will record the first episode, and on April 5th, have that series start. So if you guys want to be there and play a fully custom developed Skyblock server that I own, I would really appreciate it. If not, you can keep watching this series. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so I am going to, let's get to the comment question of the day. Okay, I have not picked a comment yet, but someone said in my rare items chest, I have diamond horse armor. I do have diamond horse armor. There's no way I had diamond horse armor this whole time. There's no way I had diamond horse armor. Thank you, Trayan Chanov, for letting me know. I had no idea I had diamond horse armor. Okay, Bullet, you are no longer an Iron Man. You are a Diamond Man. Oh, yeah. How's it feel? And then, I think Bullet should get the iron armor. She was second in command here. There we go, dude. Everything's looking nice. Okay, cool. Okay, let me keep going through the comments. All right, well, this has to be one of the more interesting questions I've seen, and it's from Killa Nikki, and it says, which of the Minecraft mobs do you think you could beat in a real-life fight using only basic Minecraft weapons? So if we're talking basic Minecraft weapons, I'm assuming you mean like maybe a wooden or a stone sword. So let me think. A stone sword, which of the Minecraft... I mean, you could beat all the passive mobs because they just run away. Now, if we're talking like hostile mobs, a skeleton would kill me. A zombie would... See, I think maybe only zombie or creeper. And a creeper only because you can hit it and then run away. They're not very fast. But zombies, I could never defeat a baby zombie. Ghast would kill you. Pretty much everything in Minecraft would kill you in real life. But... what? You guys hear that? I that can't just be me, right? Where is this mob? Okay, now we gotta find this mob before we can do anything. I am very confused. Where? Bro, what? So there was... Where's my sword? What is going on? I don't have my sword. I don't know. What is going on with this inventory here? Where is my sword? Well, anyways, I guess it spawned right in there. Okay, well, we'll put a torch there to make sure that doesn't happen. But yes, thank you, Killa Nikki, for the interesting question. But yeah, I had never really thought about Minecraft mobs in real life, but now I can say I have. So if you guys want to get featured in the next comment question of the day, be sure to put it down below. I would assume that it's in, is the yellow, wait, which color chest had all my stuff in it? Because remember, I had one chest that like had all my like normal stuff. I thought it was the yellow one. Yeah, okay, there is my, okay, there we go. I don't really need a hoe right now. I'll just, I guess, keep the shovel on me for now, and then this is my silk touch pickaxe, whatever. Okay, let's put this stuff up. Let's go figure out where the village is to start with. And then after that, we're just going to have to kind of figure things out step by step. So I remember all those. I'm just kind of putting them there for you guys. We'll keep the golden apples on us. We don't need any more chests, thankfully. We actually did end up filling out the chest room. I don't know if I walked up here when I was yapping about rainy day or not, but yeah, we did fill it out. Okay. So we're going to take Bullet, and we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. I'll put up the dye. I don't know what dye that is. We'll just keep the elytra on us. Doesn't matter. Because like I said, I mean, if you die, you die. It doesn't really matter what you have on you. You could carry around every valuable item you have, because it doesn't matter. We're in hardcore. So I, honest to God, do not know where the closest village is. I've kind of forgotten. So I'm a little bit worried, but I have a feeling I know where it is. So let me meet you guys at the top of these. You know what? No, you're going to watch me. You're going to watch me climb this entire staircase, or just press the right arrow key on your keyboard and skip ahead. Or maybe you already skipped ahead, or you were listening to me yap and now we're at the top. So if you guys remember, there is, this is something I've wanted to have done since I started. So I think I'm going to do it. I don't remember. Did I have a bullet bundle? I can't remember. One of these I thought maybe had a lead and stuff, and I guess, completely forgot it. All right. Well, for now, Bullet, you're going to go in here. This is just some stuff that I've wanted to do ever since I had this world. I want to be able to, like, actually get around in here, because I usually have to, like, duck through this forest. So I'm going to clear, like, a straight path. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take away every tree that's in this exact line, and every tree like within a block or two. I'll go around with this diamond hoe and destroy them after. Also, I updated to the newest version, like on a test world. I don't have Optifine yet. I just wanted to see, and apparently they made this sound quieter, and then the breaking of grass. I think me and the sheep broke the grass at the same time. Nice. They made it quieter, which is really nice, because it was always like way louder than every other sound. So props to you, Mojang. Maybe somebody that worked at Mojang saw my series and they listened to me rant about the sounds. I don't really ever hear anyone else talk about the sounds. A lot of people don't play with sounds on. At least one of my partners with RainyDay, she doesn't play with sounds on. Kath doesn't, for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know how you can play the game without sounds. I guess if you're playing on a server, maybe I get it. But like even on the server, we had nice sounds. And then on single player, I kind of get it. But also, you're going to die. Like things are just going to kill you. Because you're going to have like no idea when something runs up on you. Which definitely isn't a good idea. So, we now have a path in here. Oh, another tree. Another one. So we're going to have some tornadoes tonight here in Oklahoma where I live. It's 11:13 a.m. right now. They should start sometime after 7 p.m. Which is always like exciting in a bad way is how I describe it. Because you hope that you don't get, you hope that nobody gets hit by a tornado. But it's like kind of, it's not, I don't think exciting is the right word. It's just kind of, you're on edge, I suppose. So you don't know what's going to happen. I have got my inventory. I'll figure it out. This whole like ender chest inventory system is completely new. So you got to give me a little bit of time with it. It's going to be a little messy for a little bit. I also updated my computer to Windows 11. So I've been on Windows 10 forever. I finally just got on Windows 11, and I hate it. I really don't. I hate how all of the menus I want, I have to click on Show More to get them. So, okay. So we'll probably have to do a little bit of manual clearing. Okay, this tree is toast, bro. I took away the leaves in the wrong spot. This one looks like it's decaying nicely. Some of them will decay on their own. I just leave these because the Enderman put them there. I think it's funny. As long as I cut them off from the rest of the leaves, they will decay. That was part of the tree. I'll just, you know what? I'll just do that. This should be fine. Everything else will clear out on its own. But I can now finally, after all this time, I mean, dude, we've had this world for, it's only been a month. I know we're on episode 20. But what's weird is episode 1 keeps randomly, like, having these, like, miniature little blow-ups where we're getting, like, a ton of views, which is a really good thing. And so, like, the series is doing exceptionally well, which is amazing, because I haven't had a series do this well in probably 4 years, something like that. So it's just been really nice to see all the new faces around here. I'm trying to, like, make it look like it's been, like, trampled by a horse. So I was going to go in here with, like, the path blocks and just, like, sparsely kind of... Okay, we got to take those out. We got to take those out. Can't be doing all that. So I'm just going to, like, just very sparsely. I know this thing doesn't have a lot of durability, so I'm just going to try to not, like, break it. Just very sparse. Like it's like a horse runway, in a way. Does that make sense? And then just kind of like sparingly. Okay, like that. Okay, and we didn't lose bullet. that's the important part. Now I know I don't have all the iron, but I'm just trying to scout out. Let's go ahead and take our path. I mean, guys, I've talked about wanting to do that forever, and now we finally have a path to get in and out of here, which is just, dude, I cannot tell you how much I like that. So I believe it's somewhere over there. If I'm gonna do a railway, I'll see. Here's the thing, right? If I do a railway on the land, we got to go all the way around there. Versus if I think the village is somewhere over there, I could just do it straight over the water, right? So I'm thinking I just have to build like 2 rows of blocks, so that you can have the like powered stuff. Well, not really. You just need one. You can just jut off a block when you need a redstone, or just even put a redstone block in that same line. So maybe that would be fine, but I don't know. I mean, this is going to take a little bit of planning for sure. So I want to start that planning by going over here and just finding the village. And now once I find the village, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather iron around where that is, because we don't have enough iron to make the rails. So we're going to do a little like impromptu mining trip wherever we end up at. Oh, I'm sorry, bullet. And I'm excited about that because I love that. That's one thing like I'm never going to stop doing. I love these little mining trips. Now I'm sure eventually we'll have like I don't know if we'll ever have an iron farm. I don't know. I said I wanted to do an underwater one. I looked into it. I don't think that's possible. And also I like going and getting iron. I like going and getting coal. I'm just weird like that. So I know maybe some of you that have been watching remember where the village is, but I honestly don't. I think it's like over in this direction, like right where my head is, just like really far over there. So I'll meet you guys, since you guys have seen me walk this a million times, I'll meet you guys like right there, like standing right there. You ready? I might have been first person when I was doing it actually, so maybe that didn't work out, but I used to do those animations a lot. It's much better when you're a person, you can like twist around really fast. But yeah, we're over here now. So yes, so I can see the village. So it actually isn't that far. I mean, yeah, it's kind of far, but it's not as far as I was thinking. So that'll be nice. Basically, we can just make one of those giant, didn't we mine one of those giant ore veins down low? And we used all of that iron for what? Oh, for the hoppers and that super smelter that I made the most inefficient way ever. You're supposed to use hopper mine carts for those, but I just completely blanked when I was making it. Because I had even made a super smelter before with the hopper mine carts, but for some reason, I just completely forgot about them. So I almost don't want to go near the village yet because I don't want it to load in and like get the, okay, well the villagers are already moving around. We've been to this stony peaks. We've probably gotten most of the wood there. So you know what? Since the village is already loaded in, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go over there. There's no more stony peaks around this like general vicinity. Like we've been to pretty much every single one. So I'm not gonna waste my time trying to find one that doesn't exist. I'm just going to do what I do best, and we're gonna try to find one of those big veins underground. I may regret that because they're kind of rare, but we can try. That's all we can do is we can try. So I'm going to go park this horse. I'm going to go park Bullet. Jeez Louise. And, dude, this is the forest, man. That is the only weakness of the horse. And there's so many forests that it's pretty apparent sometimes. So where do you want to stay, Bullet? Do we have a nice fenced-in area somewhere? Why did I block this one in? Channeling. I don't care about channeling. Well, maybe I did it for a reason, so let's just block it. Bullet, we're going to make you a nice, like, I don't want to lose Bullet. I also don't want to put Bullet in some weird spots. We're going to put Bullet in a nice little personal house in here. I need to dig this back and then to the right. Okay. All right, let me dig this out real quick. Give Bullet a little house. Not a hole, but a house. All right, I feel like this is like, a pretty spacious area for a horse. Yes, I used wool to fill in the hole I've animated in the wall over there. Just don't question it. And then we can make a few fence gates, which I think you just need 2. So 2 is fine. All right, Bullet, where are you? Where have you wandered to? We've only been mining, like a few minutes. If that, maybe a minute. All right, Bullet, you will hang out in here while I do something very responsible. I am going to dig straight down. And we're just going to hope that we can find a bunch of iron, and then we're going to come back up. So, you know, we have enough inventory space. We have a bunch of empty shulker boxes, so we'll be good. We're just literally going to go straight down. So hopefully we don't hit anything bad, but I assume we'll hit a cave. I mean, we're in modern Minecraft, right? And I feel like in modern Minecraft, you almost always hit something. So we're going to try in one video clip to find a large iron vein. But the chances of that are pretty low. I mean, they are very rare. But they yield so much iron that I feel like I have to find one. Okay, cool. Well, there's a mine shaft here. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I didn't expect that. I guess there's a stronghold here as well. Why did the Ender Pearl not take us there? Is that actually a stronghold, or like, am I just being trolled? Okay, where? Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's an abandoned... How is this even possible? I didn't think abandoned nether portals spawned underground. Wait, what? I thought it was the stronghold. I was like, how did I find the stronghold? But okay. How? These can't spawn underground. I'm so confused. Is there just like some weird glitch? I don't even know, dude. I'm just going to dig straight down. I'm going to try to get to like negative 64. Okay, maybe not that low. I actually don't know how low to go. We're at negative 30. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, this looks like a good place to start exploring. Honestly, dude, the fact that I can hit a cave this low, I'm just looking for any tuff and iron combined together. Any tuff and iron combined together. If I could, like, pay for a map to find one of these big ore... I don't like that. If I could pay for a map to find these big ore veins, that would be incredible. You'll notice I'm not collecting any gold, but you have to realize, guys, I have a gold farm. I have a double chest full of gold blocks. I don't think I need them, if I'm completely honest with you. So any iron veins we find down here with a little bit of tuff around them. Okay, that was some bait right there. It was just some gold. Should I even get diamonds? Like, we have so many diamonds. We don't even need the diamonds, man. I will stop the lava. I'll be a responsible Minecraft player. And while we're waiting, ooh, please don't let me run into an ancient city. I plan on doing an ancient city. I mean, we have the armor for it now. More diamonds. See, I'm telling you, man, I'm just looking for iron. Quit it. I don't want these. I got too many of you. Look at that. That's already 8. We got that fortune 3. We can go back over here now. Lava is slow, but it's not that slow to decay. Not that slow to decay. Yeah, I always get real, like, nervous around these season launches because they're like a lot of work. So I always get real nervous, but I'm super excited. I think this is gonna be the best one yet. I'm sorry, I'm not like trying to advertise it. I'm just trying to tell you how I'm feeling because it's a big part of my life, and like it's gonna be pretty huge, guys. It's gonna be pretty huge. That's the hope, at least. You know, we always try to make features that everyone's gonna like, but you know, you can't please everybody all the time. But boy, have I learned that. I have my brightness on. Why does this feel so dark? I don't know. I hate going in here. Okay. Yeah, thank you for giving me a heart attack. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's just more gold. Yeah, I don't know. I'll run around in here and I'll try to look for iron. I feel like I could just run around in here forever. If I find anything cool, I'll let you know. Yeah, I'll let you know if I find a big iron vein. That's my goal. A big iron vein. But to be fair, in all the caving I did before, I never found one. But I also wasn't really looking for one. So I'm hoping that they're not actually that rare. And look, the first mobs that we find, a group of 5 skeletons. It just cracks me up because they literally cannot hurt me now with protection 4. They can still, you know, kind of move me around, I guess. But they, like, can't hurt me. It's just, it's amusing, to say the least. Let's see, maybe there's one up here. No, just more skeletons. Double hit, not bad. Okay, maybe right up here, but probably not because I think I see stone, and that means we are way too high in the world. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I'll take more diamonds, but game, I'm not. How many diamonds? We have like 23 diamonds when we're out here looking for. This is the first. Is that if this is a big one, I will be so happy. Oh, I think it is because there's tuff right here. Oh, we have no inventory space. That's funny. Okay, I could throw out like most of these things. I just like literally do not need them. I'm going to just stack these up I don't need the bones. We have infinite bones. I don't need the gold tough. I don't need deep slate. I don't even know if we have enough. Do we have enough iron to even do this? Sort of. We can also do this. This may not even be a big one, but the fact that it's near tough. I don't know. I don't think this was a big one. No, it's definitely not. Dang it, dude. I thought we had it all figured out. Okay, well, let me look for one. All right, well, I'm going to consider this mission a little bit of a failure. I walked around for, I don't know, like 10 minutes, not that long. I could not find one, but I did find a little bit of iron. So this is all we have. That's not enough. But to put it quite frank, that is not enough. We also ran out of torches. I guess they're in my ender chest, but I'm going to go back between tail between my legs, whatever the saying is. I'm going to make it back up to the top, and I think I have another idea for iron. Maybe we'll strip mine in the stony peaks, because the iron doesn't just generate in the stony peaks. It generates like in all the stone of the stony peaks, not just the surface, right? So maybe if I strip mine there, I can have some luck. Maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Let me build back up. You know what else is odd? The entire time I'm down there, I don't think I saw another mob, which is very odd. All right, Bullet. We're going to go... Actually, you know what? We're going to leave Bullet here for now. I think Bullet is safe. You know, I'm sure there's an iron golem in here, right? Is there? I guess not. We're going to go to the Stony Peaks. And we are going to, like, strip mine in there. Because you can find good iron in like, a Stony Peak. It's just, you know, we've found all the one on the surface. I'm sure there's a few little spots left on the surface. Yeah, maybe we should have taken Bullet, but we're already this far. We're already this far, right? Like, I don't think we can take Bullet now. We will just go over here by hand. But yeah, it's always, it's just one of those days, man, where they keep upping the tornado risk. There's something called a cap in the atmosphere, and if that cap breaks, then there will be bad storms. If not, then there won't be. I don't really know how to explain what a cap is. I feel like a good way to test your understanding of something is if you can explain it to somebody else, or if you can teach it to somebody else. Like, if you could ask me, you know, how do I make a successful Let's Play series, I could probably, you know, tell you, but I can't tell you what that means. So I guess there is a lot more iron than I thought, because I haven't really ever been on this side of it. Maybe I wasn't very thorough with this, because it looks like there's a ton of iron over here, so we should be okay. So we'll just run around in the rain, a nice rainy day to symbolize what's coming. I mean, everyone loves a rainy day. That's kind of like... So how the server got its name is... I was running a server before called Neo Network. If you guys want to hear the story on that, there's a video called I'm Sorry, and you can go back and watch that. And essentially, we all made this plan. We all made it. It was called a rainy day plan in case things went south, and south they went. And so we were trying to think of a name, and I was like, what if we just call it Rainy Day? Because it was like Project Rainy Day, you know, like we're just kind of working on it for, you know, if we need it for a rainy day. And I don't know, it stuck. I really like the name. I think it's unique. Everything else is like, you know, this craft or that craft, or like this MC or that MC or something. So we wanted to be different, because we are different as a server. We don't use any public plugins. Everything is made in-house by our developer, Mr. Scout. A very, very talented man. Wow, there's a lot more iron than I thought. Maybe some of it, to be fair, was hard to get when we didn't have high levels of efficiency and stuff. But, like, look, if I were to, like, strip mine in here, I'm just doing this to get up there, but even, like, digging through here, I'm sure we'll find... Come on, don't prove me this wrong. I mean, I know for a fact there's a lot of iron in here. I don't know why we're not finding it right now, but that's just kind of how the world works. You're looking for something, you can't find it. You stop looking for it, you find it. But yeah, if we were looking like in here, like, yeah, I mean, I see that there's one spot of iron. There's none over there. I mean, you can kind of see where we've gotten it all from, but I'm going to run around in here. I'm just going to collect iron. Maybe like in this little cave over here that's like kind of in the Stony Peaks. I don't know how far the Stony Peaks generation goes down. I would assume not super far down, but this is also like really high up in the world, so it should still have a lot, irregardless of if Stony Peak or not. And I don't know, do Stony Peak biomes go all the way down to Bedrock? And do they generate more iron in the whole thing? I don't think so. That looks like kind of like a normal cave. I see the emeralds down there. We might as well go grab. Okay. We have feather falling 4. I'm not worried about a fall, but that was not very graceful of me. to put it lightly. Not very graceful at all. All right, well, I'm going to do mining. I'll come back when I'm done. I'm just going to put on a YouTube video, and hopefully we can get... I don't know how much we need. I really don't. I'll probably end up getting too much, but that's good, because we're always out of iron. I like how the second I quit recording, like, I've been strip mining in here, dude. I'm going crazy. We found iron. We found emeralds. Like, you just saw, like, look. I bet you will find a big old splotch of iron. Like, look, you just got to strip mine. Like, proper strip mine, like this. Like the old school days. Okay, well, it should be a 2-block space. Nowadays, I feel like it's better to go in a cave. Okay, well, yeah, I come back on camera. The second I'm on camera, I can't find anything. But I did. I found, like, an iron pocket, and then I found another iron pocket. Maybe if I just... Alright. Okay, I have a theory. Because the higher you go up in the world, the more often iron spawns. So if I mine out, or not mine out, but if I start to, like, strip mine when I'm at the top of one of these little, like... spikes on this thing, little mountains, whatever they are, maybe there will be iron in here. So yeah, we're like a couple blocks down. I mean, coal for sure. I think coal is kind of the same way. We don't really need coal. Maybe if we mine out the coal, there will be iron. I swear, man, I want to get it on video one time where I'm strip mining and I find some iron, but it's just not playing nice. Maybe if we go straight down. Come on, please show the people what they want to see. A little bit of iron. They've been fiending for some iron. Come on. Bro. I like how I say bro and end it. I don't even know if you guys saw it, but we found iron. Like literally as I was ending it. Maybe if I mine this way. Okay, you guys get the point. You know, we were looking for a lead. I was about to sleep, and then this guy appeared out of nowhere. So maybe we'll just take these for the leads, I guess. I don't care about the leather. I'll take the leads. I'm going to spare him. I'm going to spare him. Because I don't know if he had scam trades or not. I guess I could go find out. Are you in here somewhere? Right there. Okay. Open eye blossom. I don't know what that is. I think it's from the new update. Can I plant this on some dirt? We got to sleep on. Okay. And luckily it won't be raining. Can we go plant this? What is this guy doing? I just heard some crazy noises come from this guy. He just drank a potion. I don't know what's in that potion. Maybe you drink a bucket of milk. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty. It doesn't do anything. Okay, that's great. Well, another inventory space shattered, destroyed. Yeah, we really haven't found that much iron. I mean, we found like, you know, like, I mean, honestly, that is a good bit of iron, but I'm looking for so much more. And I don't think we're going to get it. So we'll see if this is enough rails. I feel like I'm going to say that and I'm going to have to go get more in like the middle of it. But you do get 16 per crafting recipe. Yeah, you do get 16 per crafting recipe. I think we'll be okay. It's like 6 per 16. And you get like 10 stacks. Or sorry, you get like 4 stacks per 6 stacks of iron. 3. Yeah, we don't have enough. Hold on. Okay. I don't think I can possibly get any more iron. So I say we just, I mean, we have all the materials. So should we just start building over here? I mean, we're going to have to go get, powered rails, aren't we? Yeah. So we have to go back home anyways, but we do have a better smelter at home too. Okay. I'll meet you guys at home. All right. So actually, instead of meeting you guys back home, I think we should make good use of our time and we should just start building this path. I think I'm going to build it out of wood. Do I really want to build this out of wood? I don't think so, because I actually know exactly what could happen. It could burn. Like a lightning storm or, you know, a thunderstorm could happen, and then it could burn. And as much as that sounds cool... All right, Bullet, you're going to be my base of operation. Are any of these, like, just empty? We need to empty these, bro. These are, like, completely full of just, like, what is in this? Okay, it's full of gold blocks. We never transferred this stuff out of here, did we? Well, this one's going to now have some extra wood in it because that makes sense to have wood and glass in the same one. Okay, so black was first and then gray. Okay, so I'm just going to take this boat and I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab the blocks and we'll build the blocks over to here. Let me take my silk touch, grab my chest here. Okay, we have it. All right, this is going to be a journey. So I'm going to build out some sort of stone. I'm sure we have stone. Like, we just have to. I don't know the exact path, so I'm just going to go like straight out. And then I'm not even going to break trees. This is going to be a long... So we had one of these on the first hardcore series. We had a super long minecart track to get the villagers. Sometimes it's just what it takes, guys. Like sometimes it's literally just exactly what it takes. I'm going to build a staircase down. Yeah, wrong pickaxe. Wrong pickaxe. Okay, so something like this, and then we can finish it out with like just a little bit of cobble. Okay, so I'm going to just straight shot it. Just straight shot over in this direction, and we're gonna see where we end up. Kind of interesting. I'm sure we'll see our house in a second, but we can pretty much build like the minecart straight in this direction, because the village is going to be close to our house and it's going to be connected, but it's not going to be like a part of our house, if that makes sense. And we're gonna have to build a villager breeder first, which is just a bunch of carrots and composters and a bunch of beds. We're gonna need to make a wool farm. Probably should have done that first. Whoops. Also, I'm not lining this up like at all, am I? Who am I kidding? We're gonna build it from the village over to here. Yeah, so we'll hit the house like directly, which is great. But yeah, I'm gonna take the materials out of my inventory. I'm gonna smelt them, and I'm gonna take the materials, swim back over here in the boat, and then build the path from, you know, over there, starting over there to over here, because otherwise I won't line it up and it'll like eternally bug me, and I'd rather not have to deal with that. But yes, our house is right there. It's going to be perfectly lined up. Kind of crazy we have a village in a perfect line, but now that I'm in this boat, I'm realizing how long this path is going to be. Now, if I was a real hardcore player, I'd build the line underwater, but I don't hate myself, so I'm not going to do that. All right, let me smelt up this stuff. Let me see. I'll meet you guys in the house. All right, and we got here just in time for the nighttime, which, I mean, we're in the water, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's go find out. Do we have any stone-type material blocks? That is the grand question, but I guess before we even check that, okay, we have cactus in there. That's good. That's good, but that's exactly what we needed. So we'll do like 2 stacks in each, and then we'll see what we end up with after. So we're on that third chest. 2 stacks in each. Yeah, 2 stacks in each will be fine, because there's only 20 extra there. And then we could go ahead and just like split this amongst these, because we don't really need the coal, but it's burning blaze rods, it's burning coal, it's burning pretty much everything. Like it's got a lot of stuff, so not too worried about that. Yeah, I don't know how out of all the materials, like, we don't have any iron. I did not realize we had that much iron. Hello? Where do we get all that from? All right, so we'll just add that to there, and then we'll just put 20 more in there. That's fine. Okay, so stone type materials. I'm pretty sure we have like double chests full of stone materials. So I'm really not worried about that. Bro, where is all my stone? How do I not have stone? Okay, well, while I'm here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all of my shulker boxes, and I'm going to... Do we want to put them over here? Do we want to start putting materials in here? I feel like we need the leather. Yes, that's what we're going to do. Either way, we've just got to do this, dude. I cannot stand having like my personal inventory all messed up. We're not going to put them in order. We'll cry about it later, because I'm definitely going to have to... Someone said, remember Roy G. Biv, and to be fair, I did not remember that whenever I was going through this. But I definitely think that would help us. Okay, so that looks so pretty. It really does. And then we're just going to like clean out our inventory for right now, I guess. And then we're going to move this stuff, but we need leather. We do have looting 3, but the question is, do we have any wheat? I think we made all of our wheat into hay bales. We can go through this, though, but we do want to break it with fortune, so we get the maximum number of seeds, I believe. Okay, let me, maybe we put the wheat in here? Yeah, 3 wheat. Nice. All right, well, let me go through this real quick, and then I will be back, because we're going to need a lot of wheat. I'm going to start breeding them, just so that we can get the item frames for that chest room. I don't believe we have that many... Wait, didn't we put some in a shulker box? Okay, well, before I'm a madman and I plan all this, or I don't replan all this, I'm going to replan all this, and then I'll go check it, because either way, we got to plan all this back. So I'm going to take the time and do that real quick. All right, we got it all replanted. Nice and planted looking. I don't know how else to describe it. The thing is I'm pretty sure this barrel is going to completely fill up with seeds, and like there's only so many seeds you need, but I guess we still have a good bit. And to be fair, also 3 stacks of wheat, even if we don't have any more, and not wheat, but even if we don't, where would the item frames be? Like I don't even know what's in these chests, dude. Like what? I know like the prismarine blocks, there's 35 iron. Did I see iron in one of these? I see gold. Oh, okay, so 15 item frames in there. And then I'm pretty sure we had some... Okay, we gotta flip it all the way around. Okay, now we gotta flip it all the way around again. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they would have been in here if we had them. And I don't know how many item frames we really even need. I guess we can literally count. So we need 3 by... Okay, I'm not counting that. I'm just not gonna count all that. But we're gonna need quite a few. They're not super expensive to make, but maybe we have leather. I didn't even look at the leather. I think we might have some somewhere in one of the bases. We have 9 leather. Okay, that's good. Well, I am going to go breed the cows either way, because we just need to do that. But let me put the iron in here. I know my inventory is crazy, but we're like trying to do 6 things at once. We're waiting for the iron for the rails. We've got to prep a sheep wool farm. Probably automate it to a degree. I don't know. Should we automate it? This is quite a bit of iron, so I'm not worried about that. Let's go check on our cows, because I remember the bottom one has... Wow, the bottom one has literally 2. Okay, well that's... Let's fix that, actually. Can we fix that? Will they come down here? Well, they'll push each other down here, so that works. We don't need, like, a bunch. Okay, that should be good. Okay, thank you, guys. Thank you for volunteering to join Generation A of the cows once more. So this will make Generation C. It's like a combo. Okay, you guys are climbing on the ladder, so that is making me a little nervous. I didn't think you would do that. Okay. All right, let me up, guys. Let me up, guys. So yeah, we do have a good bit of cows. So I'll just have to kind of do this slowly. I mean, we can sort the chests without the item frames. It's just I'm afraid of how it's going to look. And we have so many that I don't even know what sorting system we're going to use. Are we going to do like, oh, this one's entirely deep slate, or oh, this one's entirely this? I have no idea. No earthly idea. But I am going to carry around my main box, which is this one right here. And for now, I feel like I'm not allowed to carry this until I sort it. I'm going to make a rule with myself. I'm not allowed to carry this until I sort it, because it's just, there's no point in even having it, right? It's just full of junk. I don't even know if there's a barrel in there to put wheat, but I'm going to do that. We're going to go back to one of our, either our secondary or a tertiary outposts, and we are going to grab, I feel like it's probably best if it's in here, but I don't feel comfortable like just putting it in a too wide thing. Okay, note to self, do not hold the wheat in your hand. I guess I could put it up here. Not the prettiest spot, but for right now, it'll do. It'll do. And we'll put the leather in there as well. So I'm going to go. I know Bullet's still over there. We'll get Bullet back. They are, I think he should be safe. But we're going to go over here and grab stone, because I know there's stone like materials in one of these outposts. I think it's the third one. We were digging that like giant hole. It would be deep slate, which is fine. I don't really think that matters. Yeah, I think it would be deep slate though. I mean, let me sort this out, because for some reason my brain is shorting out again. I'm just gonna put that in there. I feel like we need leads, and I don't know why I don't have them, so we'll just put them in there. Okay, stone like materials. Anything that isn't, because this inventory, you see what I mean? Like, this just stresses me out, because I feel like I feel like blocks need to all be in one category, but they're not. I'm just gonna consider this a rare item. Don't know if it actually is, but it seems rare to me. Okay, let's go to our second outpost or our third outpost. One of them has got to have a lot of blocks. What am I doing? Do you ever ask yourself that? Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing? We have so much of this prismarine. Why would we not just use the prismarine? Like, why would we not just use the prismarine? I want to use this kind. Like, why not? I feel like this is already enough, and if not, we have a farm for it. We have infinite of these blocks. Why would we go use some ugly block when we have, like, infinite of this? Don't ask me. Okay, well, is it about to be night? No, it just became day. Cool. Okay, well, I'm going to make my way back over to there, and then we'll build the big path. Man, it's so beautiful. I love these warm oceans. Okay, so I guess this is the start of something that's going to take, like, I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't really be that long. Maybe 20, 30 minutes. It doesn't need to be 2 blocks wide, but I'm just going to feel better if it's 2 blocks wide. Not going to take 20 minutes. It'll take 10 minutes, something like that. But I'm going to build this path all the way to our house. And honestly, before we do any of that, I'm going to clear out a path in the trees. Because it's going to be such a pain if we don't do it right. Like, if we get lazy and we don't, like, clear out every little area, it's just gonna be... I feel like we should carry around this prismarine instead of cobblestone. We've just really got to, like, nail down a better farm. I just got sick of being in that area of the world. Like, it's not like I'm never gonna go back there. I'm for sure going to go back there. I love our farm, but we got to make a better one. That one is ugly as sin, and it's just very... It's not efficient in any capacity, or in any sense of the word efficient. It's pretty bad. Even the designs that I saw, like, Shulkercraft make that are like, you know, these are not really efficient, but they do work. Mine is, like, on the spectrum of not even... It doesn't even exist for people that know what they're doing, to put it lightly. So I'm going to clear this out, and then I will get back to you guys. All right, well, that was all... Look at this path. That was all of what we had in our inventory, and we ran out. So I'm hoping we have a little bit more. If not, we're going to be going back to the Guardian farm. And I think there's still a few chests that I didn't touch because I was like, this is ridiculous. We're never going to need this much. And look at us needing this much. So I don't know if we're going to, like, flatten out an area over here for the villager breeder, or if we're going to build it, like, over there. I have no idea. We have the means to flatten out, but I think we'll probably just build it, like, over in this area since it's already somewhat flat. I'm hoping I missed a few prismarine. I don't think you can craft the other stuff back into... Or you can't craft it into prismarine. Right, the stone. Come on. Like, this stuff, you can't, like, make it into... Yeah, okay. That's what I figured. So I'm going to have to look in here very carefully. I'm sure there's some that we missed, right? Okay, we quite literally... Okay. Well, that answers that question. Let's go to the Nether. And let's hope we don't fall into the lava and die. I don't know why I'm not foreshadowing. I'm just hoping we don't fall into the lava and die. There's a high chance, you know, we get shot off by a ghast, or we get shot off by a disgruntled skeleton, or pigman, or piglin. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. Endermen. See, he's fine. He doesn't care about me. Some stuff in here wants to actively kill me. Like this guy. He's like, man, what is life? Look at He's just standing there. He's just in deep thought. He's just in deep thought. But yes, the Enderman could very well knock me off. But this is a short ride, so I'll just yap through it. But I do want to get netherite stuff. I mean, guys, like I said, I need to have a max library of enchants before I can ever hope or even think about getting a full netherite set of gear and tools. Like, we need so much stuff. There's still so much stuff to do. I want to find one of those, you know, those, like, what are they, the ruins? You know, the things that they added the brushing for that I don't think very many people have visited. I want to find one of those. Someone said they wanted to find one and excavate it. That could be kind of cool. I don't know if we'll excavate it, but we'll for sure go and try to find one. Well, let's see. What did we leave here? Did we leave item frames here? I don't know if we would have, but we might have. Item frames, hello? No, it does not appear as though we left any item frames. We did leave some diamond tools, but that's nothing to us. We're just so rich, it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's go to our ginormous farm. We do have some wood in case we need to make a craft table. Did I put anything in here? No. Maybe I forgot some stuff, like, actually in here. But yeah, this thing is just ugly, bro. Like, it works, technically. And the amount of work I had to do to get, like, the... You know, the source blocks in there, but there's ones that are actually easier to build. More leads in there. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's like any of the prismarine like we're looking for. I mean, there's like some stuff. Okay, let's get in here. We have our boots. We're fine. 2 hearts of damage. That's crazy. And then I'm gonna need myself a little crafting table, which makes such a weird like. It's like an uncomfortable noise. So I'm fairly certain if I was to fall onto this crafting table, yeah, I was gonna say there's no way that we touched these, and then we can just craft them. Yeah, we're gonna have more than enough. So I'm gonna craft as many as I can hold in this inventory here. I'm gonna throw out a few things. Like we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. I'll keep the wood. We don't need the saplings. I almost threw out my shulker box. Thought it was a gold block, to be fair. But yes, I did almost throw that out. Not gonna lie. Not finna cap to you. Bro, don't say that again. Okay. Okay. That is more than enough. We'll leave that there. I'm sure we'll need it at some point, right? But yeah, like adding little like castle towers in the corners and then building something here would be cool. I like our old base. I agree with you guys. Like the old base, just there's a lot of memories there. There is some areas we could build slime farms in here, but if this is just like a nice like area to farm, I'm perfectly okay with that. Also, we'll remove all these. These are temporary chests, right? Yeah, we still need to do all that. Well, in the future, it's good to have projects all over the place because then you can go back to them, right? I probably shouldn't, in hindsight, have built that guardian farm because now it demotivates me to build another one when that one filled up those chests in like 8 hours. So that's cool. Anyways, I'm gonna head back home. Ooh, do I want to bring some carrots? I feel like I don't really have a lot of carrots, so I'm gonna gather the carrots too. But you guys, I'll just replant these and take these. Just for the villager breeder farm, I feel like I'm gonna need these. All right, we're back, and we got the prismarine, we got the carrots. Like I said, we're gonna need those for the villager breeder, so we might as well just grab them now. Wow, we don't have any. We don't have any room, but we're gonna fix that. We're gonna have a whole chest for carrots, a whole chest for wheat. It's gonna be glorious. We'll have a chest for everything. I mean, if I can fill up all those chests, I'd be very surprised. I don't think I will. A lot of them just need to be like bulk materials, like, you know, stones. And I mean, we really don't ever have a double chest full of wood, but we'll have a double chest for logs and for planks. And then for like, you know, fences and doors and trapdoors, just, you know, like wood utility blocks, kind of. Okay, so the path is more like over here. So maybe we'll build it over. I don't know. We're just going to get the villagers. The thing is we'll build the railway and everything, but then we're going to have to build the villager breeder first because there's just no way. Like, there's just no way I'm going to, like, do this out of order. We definitely didn't need this much, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and break that as well. All right, well, let me finish this path real quick. Okay, so the path is here, and now we can build the rails. So, obviously, like, I think this area around here is, like, fairly flat. If, the night vision will come into play. Here we go. Oh, okay, well, it went away. So I'll probably just end up like tearing out most of this area. We've got to repair this shovel real quick. But yeah, this should be a good area. The villager breeder, honestly, nah, we're gonna make it a structure. I was gonna say we could make it underground, but that's just no. We'll leave it above ground. It's just I cannot get too many villagers. I've gotten to the point where I've gotten like 100+ villagers, almost 200 villagers. I think I've gotten like almost 300 before. You don't need that many villagers. Like you just don't need that many villagers. So I guess we could start our first, like, I feel like we're going to want to put this up here because I don't know how often we're going to grab this stuff. So there you go. Our first chest, and then I guess we could make another one. It could be this stuff, and then we take all this out of all the chests, and then we just take the sea lights. Because it's just like randomly scattered in here that we have all this stuff. And I cannot for the life of me figure out why. Why in the world did I do this? I don't know. But now we have the prismarine bricks. And then we have the sea lanterns. Look at me. I'm making a big boy storage room. I've just never really had one. Oh, we could go breed the cows again. We've been, you know, around here talking and doing hard work out here that I'm pretty sure the cows are, their timer. Oh, there's still babies in here, but they're still ready. Okay, here we go. Good deal. We're going to need quite a bit of leather from you guys, so make sure you're growing your coats nice and thick. Okay, note to self, do not hold this in my hand. Yeah, we obviously have not been close enough for them to grow because there's still all the babies here, but Irregardless, we still have the chance to breed them again, which is perfect. Okay. Did I hit everyone? Close enough. I'm out of here. Don't have too much fun without me. I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, okay. Nope. All right, I'm already back. Hey, guys. Hope you had fun. Without me. You know, walking around on the prairie, having a good time. I'm nervous. Do we have any more? Oh, we do. See, like, where do we put this stuff? I guess since it's technically like a block of that type, does it go in there? Like, I don't even know, dude. That's the problem with this kind of storage. Like, how granular do you make it? You know what I mean? Like, at what point do we say no? I think what I'm gonna do is I'll have like the shards and the crystals be in here. And then anything that's made from these blocks, any stairs that are prismarine bricks or just prismarine will be like in there. And we'll have a whole row of like prismatic materials. Something like that. And I think for the most part it's all cleared up. I'm sure there's like a few more random things scattered about. Okay, there's a lot more. But hey, look, almost all of these are completely empty now. Which is like, it's reduced my stress levels at least 20%. Okay? You got to take that 20% whenever you can get it. Wow, this is almost already full. That's great. Yep, we... what are we going to do? We fill it up. We're going to put another chest? Maybe we'll have 2 rows. We'll dedicate these 2 rows to prismarine materials. I guess that's fair. I mean, the whole thing's made of prismarine and whatnot. And then all of this stuff we can take out of there. We'll leave this chest... No, we won't. We will not leave that chest room because then we're just going to use that instead of this. And that would be absolutely pointless. That is still not done? Man, we have really not loaded in this area at all. How are you still not done, dude? Take a little drink of water here. Very good water, very good. Topo Chico, in fact. Alright, I'm going to see how many rails this will get us. We have 6 already. That's a good start. That's actually a decent start, not gonna lie. Birchwood is ugly, so it's not ugly, but it's not my favorite wood, so we'll just make that into sticks. Okay, how many rail? I mean, obviously this is gonna like jam pack my inventory like instantly, right? Yeah, so we're just gonna throw everything on the ground and jam pack, make more, jam pack. Okay. Which one of you is empty? You are now my rail container. You are now my... I don't have any inventory. Yes, there we go. Okay, you are now my rail container. Thank you for holding all my rail. And then probably need another rail container. Okay, before I go crazy, like and act like an absolute lunatic, let's just grab this many rail. And then the shulker box, which we can put up some sticks. And let's see, will this even work? Or is this too much? I'm pretty sure this is already too much. I mean, given my track record, before we go any further as well, go ahead and put this in here. We'll give myself a little bit of breathing room. I need it. I'm going to repair my shovel, which I know this is not the How is this too expensive? I thought this was the brand new one we just made. How is it too expensive? Do we not... Oh, no, we had just made a new diamond hoe. That's right. It wasn't the shovel. Well, we have 44 levels. We have the rails with us. Do we have the gold? Do we have the gold? This guy's funny. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. Put up the rails. We're going to take some redstone. Bro, what? We don't have any redstone? I think we do have redstone, but I don't like the answer. I think it's in the... I think it's in the second base. Yep, I'll meet you guys in the second base. Let's see if we do have it there. I think we do. Like for potions is what we gathered it for, I believe. All right. I love having a railcar system to get back here. Like I act like it's a big deal, but it takes like literally 1 minute. Okay, so we do have redstone in here. It was for the potions. We do have extra carrots, which I don't know why I'm taking so many carrots, but maybe we'll need them. This is not at all how much redstone I thought I had. I thought I had so much more. Well, while we're here, I guess we can make the shovel. Yes, we can. I was going to say, nope, we don't have any diamonds, but we do have the diamonds. And we have the lapis in here. So, well, you know what? We'll make 2 shovels because we're balling like that. And let's see. We have the lapis. Okay, give me a new pair of shoes. That's pretty good. Can I get it again? Please? Yeah, it literally gave it to me exactly again. Okay, that's perfect. Do we have an anvil in here? No, but we have one back at our base. We'll just combine them because I want efficiency 5. Unless, yeah, I think I need efficiency 5 to insta-break sand underwater, which is the goal. That is the goal. So I'll meet you guys back at the base. And look at that, guys. We're already back home. We're already back home. It's easy. It's easy. I was going to build the rail because, we were going to go over there to, use the enchantment table, which I guess is fair because, that makes sense. Okay, there we go. New shovel. This one is just going to go into the eternity chest where I'll never open it again because I don't want to deal with it breaking. I really don't. We'll go ahead and repair this pickaxe as well. 34 levels to repair the pickaxe. Okay. Yep, we're not going to repair it. It's, it's done for. We'll take this much gold, and then we'll make some powered rails. What are we missing? Sticks? Okay, we'll make some powered rails. That's probably not enough. What was the limiting factor there? I think it was the gold, which is kind of ironic. Yo, you don't think I have enough gold? How about 49 gold blocks of gold ink? Okay, it's too many. Now give me powered rails. Yeah, that's enough for both projects, for sure. And then we can go ahead and just put those back in there. We'll just put them in there all nicely. Redstone torches. Unfortunately, you only get 1 per. But I feel like 64 is probably good. I probably should have checked. Did we have any redstone torches? No. Okay. And I'm going to take a couple like normal rails, put up the powered rails. We're not going to need that many. Put the redstone into this chest right here. And then stack it up. Okay, yeah. Let me build this powered rail thing over here. I'm going to need like a couple prismarine blocks. And we're going to need a couple of mine carts, which we do have some iron, but we're probably going to need some more. I don't even know how much is like still going in here. Like how much is still ready to be cooked? Okay, so not very much at all. It was at like the very end. Okay, fine. That's good. I'm just going to say like we'll want 2 per. Oh, I wish they stacked so bad. We'll just leave it like that for now. And we'll do the same kind of thing where we have a barrel on the end. And then I'm going to need like a couple just normal prismarine. I feel like it should be called prismatic cobblestone or prismarine cobblestone or something. I feel like that fits better. Let me like sort this out and then put the silk touch one in there. And yeah, that somehow, I don't know why, but that series of tools makes me feel so much better. We'll put up all of this stuff. I took the lapis from over there. Whoops. Okay. All right. On to the project. I'm going to build a rail all the way. So we're going to be able to go over here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Minecart track, please. Yes. Here you go. Here's your minecart track. We did forget some buttons. We'll just use... No, we're not going to be lazy. We're going to go to our wood chest, and we're going to make the warped buttons. Where is my... Okay, it's in here. That actually makes so much sense. 8 should be good. I don't know why we would ever need any more than that. We'll go ahead and put that back in there. I was going to make an oak button, and then I'm like, no, we're not going to be lazy about it. We're going to be proper here. We're going to be proper. So that way it will just ignite the thing. You know, honestly, I could just put this here. Wouldn't that work better? That way it's like on top of it anyways. And I know like everyone's telling me like you don't need that like in the same way, but it's fine. I like doing it like this. I don't know. I'm weird. Also, I don't know if the minecart track will stop on this. I'm going to do it like this. Like that. There we go. And then the minecart there. And now we could just kind of place it. I'll just do... Oh, my goodness. Okay, hold on. I gotta put this back here and then break this. And then put the barrel. Yep. And then we can put an extra minecart in there. Sure. All right, let me build the track. All right, you guys want to check it out? Because I kind of want to check it out. I always want to ride the rail after I build it. So, hop in, press the button, and go. So, now we can... I mean, this is always kind of like, I guess, going to be the best way to deal with a tunnel this big. Like, it's just... It's it's too long to walk, and it's almost kind of too short to have a rail. But this is so much better than running in here and jumping and wasting all my hunger every time. And it takes you right over to here, and it stops right before you get to the nice, like, little viewing area, you know, where you can actually, like, see the little underwater ship. And then you enchant your stuff, which we don't need to do anything, and then you head back home. All right, so let's go build the other rail. Oh, looking forward to this one. I don't think you guys need to see this. Okay, I'll show you a little bit. I have a feeling that this... Okay, nope, it's actually the day. It was the night a second ago. I was going to come up here. I thought it was going to be full of mobs, but maybe there's a few mobs on here, but... Okay, no, there's quite literally nothing. Never mind, never mind. Well, I have good news. I think I have enough rails. Bad news is I have to build it. This is going to be... I guess we'll leave it. I mean, but why are we ever going to want to go back over here? I don't know, but if we leave it, we'll probably end up building like some supports or something. But luckily, you can literally just hold this down and like just watch a video. You don't actually have to do anything. Aside from like when you stop placing it, you gotta, you know, middle click on it and select the block again. But it's really not that long of a path. And then we're going to build a villager breeder and figure out sheep, because we don't have any sheep that I know of. We'll have to find some. Actually, no, remember we were digging this that path out through the forest right there, which the leaves still haven't decayed from. Jeez. And remember, we saw that sheep. It was eating the grass. So we do have sheep over there. We're just going to have to get them underwater and make some sort of underwater auto shear machine. Should be interesting. Well, it's not totally dumb, but it's getting close. And, like, dude, this is a very... Like, we have a 32 chunk render distance, and it's still outside of that. So this is, like, enormous. Like, I realized when I was running back, because I ran out, I had to go get more rails. I was like, man... This is really long. Like, I don't know. This is like way longer than our longest one in the Nether. All for the love of the game, baby. All for the villagers. We need it. This is something we need. I'm trying to find the gap. There was a gap at some point. I don't know how it happened, but I didn't place a rail at some point, and I'm trying to find where that is, but I don't know. Don't exactly see it. Dude, this is such a long path. I can't believe we built this. Kind of glad I just watched the whole video on YouTube. I didn't realize it was an April Fool's. I was like, man, this is not a very good video. It's April Fool's the whole time. Yeah. All right. Well, obviously we got the rail done, so I'm just kind of building it over here to the village. I'm really actually happy that there's a lot of bees around here. Oh, they're all going to that one nest. Oh, we have silk touch. Sorry, bees. I require your nest. What do you got? 5 out of 5 honey. I think that's good, right? I mean, 5 out of 5 honey. It sounds good. I know nothing. Guys, what is the point in doing bees? What is the point? You get honey blocks that can be useful for like redstone machines with like slime blocks and stuff, but like, surely that's not the only point. Surely Mojang didn't add bees to the game and then make them pretty much entirely useless, right? You really can't put a rail on it. See, so you can't put a rail on, but you can click it once with your mouse. Oh, and you can also craft a soul now. You could basically make a ghast, which is, that's kind of crazy. I saw that people are like upset. They're like, oh, so Steve can't do this, but he can craft a soul. I was like, yeah, that seems about on par. Makes sense. So you can do all that, but then you can break it, put it back down, and then put the rail on it. Got it. Makes sense. So we're gonna have to get villagers like over to here. I don't really know how we're going to do that. Maybe we'll just like build the rail to wherever they are and then like custom make it, but we'll stop the rail for like, oh, I guess we could have just taken the hay bales. Remember, I like to, in the beginning of a journey, I like to make a wheat farm. I don't like to go to a villager or a village or whatever and just grab all their hay and then in 0.052903 seconds have literally every bit of wheat I'll ever need for like ever. I don't like that. I like to actually like feel like I need to, have a reason to make a wheat farm. So that's why I don't just do it. So I don't really, I mean, I guess how many times are we going to be going down this thing, right? But also at the same time, also these need to go on the, on the right. I don't know how many times we're going to be going up this, but I guess to send them back. Why would we send the villagers back here? That makes no sense. We're not going to be doing all that. But I at least want to have a bunch of powered rails. Okay. Well, I'm going to put all of these down. This is like the least fun part because it's like a mind game. You click here, then you right click. You can't put a torch here, so now we're well, at least for just this one, we'll have to have a shovel. You got no inventory space. That's another stressor, but you can put a bed on it and it automatically converts it. Someone explain that to me in the comments. Thank you. All right, well, I'm back. I just had my lunch, had some blueberries. Yep. I couldn't remember if I had completed it or not. Honestly, I couldn't, but it's been like 30 minutes. I'm just watching some YouTube, just chilling, hanging out. Finished this bag of blueberries. If you know, you know. Okay, so we are going to... It's not a euphemism, by the way. I literally eat dark chocolate-colored blueberries because I quit caffeine, and my brain is a fiend for the caffeine, and figured out that there's a decent bit of caffeine in dark chocolate, and so somehow I've equated that in my head, like, oh, I quit caffeine. To be fair, like a whole bag maybe has 30 milligrams of caffeine or 20 milligrams of caffeine, so like a third of a cup of coffee or a fourth. So, I don't know, man. I just think it's so funny. My brain is just like, yeah, you quit caffeine? Man, all of a sudden I really like these blueberries you've been eating, man. They're really good. Yep, that's how it works. Okay, so this will be my rail chest, so we'll just like keep that in there. We don't need the diamonds. We don't even need the iron. I'll sort this out, but to be fair, everything's moving over there anyways. We can go ahead and put that one up. Any of these ones that are empty, we can go ahead and like take them up as well, just because there's not a point. This one is empty now. Yay! The poo box. I really don't like the color box, dude. I could sort that out in 2 seconds. Some of these are like filled with so much stuff though. I don't want to move it because, yeah. But any of the ones we have in here, these are all empty. Except the yellow one, but yeah, cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, rails. I'm gonna keep the useful ones over here. The empty ones we'll keep up there for now. Like blaze rods. I mean, here's what I can do for the blaze rods. I'm just gonna throw them in my auto smelter because we're probably gonna end up using this a lot anyways. So we might as well just have them like going ham. I actually kind of like perfectly that 4 stacks each, and that worked. Okay. So what else was in there? It was nothing, right? Oh, those 2 things. We could take those out. The redstone stuff. I have a chest for redstone stuff. Might regret not putting it where I was supposed to put it, but it's okay. What all is redstone? I don't know, man. I'm like, I get here trying to click. I thought the potions went in here. The ominous bottle potion. I swear to God we were putting them in here. Where were we putting them then? Oh. I don't like the empty bottle there. You know what? Sure, we'll put a pot of regen on there. That makes more sense. Okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I said, we're going to be taking that away anyway, so it really doesn't matter. We don't really have any more... What am I saying, bro? Sometimes I just start yapping before I even think. Like, I mean, like, oh, I don't have any more room for that. Yes, you do. Just use your eyeballs, man. Okay, so we can fill up this glass here. Man, thank you, blueberries, for helping me. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed. You know, just a little caffeine will push you over the edge. It'll make you do what you should have done at the start. This one is just full of stuff that we already have sorted. But, see, this is the problem we're about to run into. This is almost full. So are we going to use the chest next to it? Yep, we're going to use the chest next to it. I mean, we have so many chests that it'll work out just fine. And then same goes for this. We will put that over there. We will put this over here. A little crystal on this side. And then another stair, sure. I don't know what's going to go on the bottom of this. You didn't even see it. You don't even know what happened. Do you know what happened? Because I don't know what happened. Exactly. So now this is like fully sorted. I don't know what I was trying to say, man. I don't even know. I was gonna say I'm really liking the way this looks, but like it's a wall of chests. Like I do like the way it looks, but it's not like I'm over here like, wow, I'm really impressed with just building a big wall of chests and doing the bare minimum of organization. I guess that's the point we're at right now. What is in here? Like it's just like a smorgasbord of stuff. Gold, wood, like there's wood in here. All right, let me sort. Aha. You know what I just remembered? There's dark prismarine. And while we don't have it right now, we cannot have these things be separated. I must take this. I must put this Bada bing, bada boom. There's a skeleton in my room. We'll just put all these together. That's fine. Because there's dark prismarine. So we'll just have to remember that this is like dark prismarine. We don't we don't have any, so I can't really put it in there, but there we go. I knew I was forgetting something, but I almost want to put it like up there. I feel like it'd be better. Bro, I'm going to be here all day. I want this to finally be sorted in the way that I like, okay? Because I feel like, you know, these are like solid blocks. Obviously, I know, but, you know, and then these are like the precursor. Nope. Hold on. Okay, so solid stone, and then these are like solid blocks, and then we'll do these, and then we'll do the precursor materials down in here. Now I've got to actually sort it, so hold on. Okay, now that is all done. That is sorted so much better. It'll look better once we have full, like, dark prismarine blocks. What do you need again? It's like, you just need, prismarine shards are surrounded by black dye, so it's really not that difficult. And then I did make it like a glass chest. I don't remember if that was on camera or not. And then the last thing is just a bunch of gold, which I guess we're going to need to... I think for now I'm going to put it in here. But that's only because I don't know how we're going to sort our rare materials yet. And I don't want to do that in haste and do it wrong. So, oh my god, do we even have enough room? Oh, I mean, it's a good problem to have. But it is kind of funny. I will admit it is kind of funny. So we'll just put that in here and we'll find it when we're sorting and be like, why is this in here? And then we'll think, oh yes, because we didn't have any room. And there we go. Now we are allowed to carry our shulker box that is now no longer in order. Roy G. Biv, like, yeah, I know we don't have red. Oh, I said it. Well, I guess the shtick is up. I just said the color that I forgot this entire time. That's armor trim. I know, I said I'd sort my inventory, and I did, but then I keep finding all these new things. Like, I don't need a glass bottle, but I guess I'll keep it. And this is like a... Oh, this is like a block. Soak touch. Okay. Alright, so now I must figure out how in the world am I supposed to get the villagers into this thing that we're going to build. Also, what is this thing we're going to build? Where is it? And how large is it going to be? Well, it's going to be a villager breeder. It's going to need a dirt floor. I might as well grab the materials we're going to need to build it because it's not going to be massive. Massive. Why is saying massive making me think of something? Something low? I don't know. Just let me know in the comments. Sheep. I guess we need to build that first. I'm just like thinking in my head. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to build the sheep farm before I build the villager breeder? Because we don't even have the beds. We literally can't build one. But we could make a variety of colors, which could be cool. Depending on if you can dye 8 wool at once. Like, is there a way I can do like wool? Right. Oh, okay, so it's 1 piece per. So I thought maybe you could put one in the middle like glass, but no. Okay. We obviously have the glass. So I think honestly I'm just gonna have a bunch of sheep. Like, am I crazy? Like, I'm just gonna have a bunch of sheep, bro. I'm not trying to make some like automated like observer, and then if the grass changes, then it makes the thing. It's such a pain. I don't need that. I just need a little sheep farm. I don't even need to build a sheep farm. We literally have the cows are upstairs already. You guys, you're gonna become sheep. You're going to become sheep. I need to kill them. I don't want the fire to kill them because then I get less leather. I'm getting no leather because my inventory is jam-packed full. I feel kind of bad in a way. It's just, I mean, they don't even know what happened upstairs. So in their eyes, I guess I'm innocent, right? Is that how that works? So with looting 3, how much leather did we get? I assume... Oh, I guess I can see it. 58 leather. I mean, surprisingly, I know that's still not enough. There's a whole stack of this on the ground. Is there anything I can throw out of my inventory? Nope. I don't really care. I like that. Oh, man. Make the thumbnail. I don't know what happened here. Help. Help. My cows mysteriously disappeared in the night. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I feel like this is appropriate. Yeah, blue stuff in there. A white one full of glass. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, white glass. Yep. So what I can do is like actually have portable materials. And you got to say it like portable materials. You got to say it like that. Otherwise, it just doesn't hit the same. So this way, we just have whatever we need when we need it. I feel like this is a beautiful thing. Did I grab too much? No, I didn't. Nice. I feel like I'm going to need exactly that much glass. Ain't no way. I was close. I was close. Admit it. Admit it. Yep, you just admitted it. I was close. Okay, silk touch. Silk touch. Okay, that worked. I want to make a bunch more ender chests at some point. So we can leave the sheep down here very easily. Believe you breed them with wheat. I don't know. Has our wheat grown? A little bit. Just need one piece. Thanks. Actually, that's perfect. Put the extra in there. So just one piece of wheat, and that'll make the sheep go crazy, and they'll follow me. Now, what else do I need? I mean, I need shears. We'll build the villager breeder area. I think we should be good. Oh, the item frames with all the leather. That's 58. You'd think that's enough. No, that might be half. Might be half. Notice me enunciating the might be half, because I don't honestly think it's gonna even be half. We'll see though. We'll see. God, it takes so many sticks. It takes so many sticks. Okay. All right. 58. You'd be surprised. Watch this. Let's see how many we can actually do. Not going to be as many as you think. I can promise you that. Can you do that? Yeah, that's... I feel like you're at the status where you are a true baller if you have a chest of item frames with an item frame in your item frame. It's like when, like ultra wealthy people have a house for their car. Yeah, that was like not even half. But that's it's getting there. It's getting there. Let's go get the sheep. I know Bullet's still over there. Technically, we could get Bullet back now, but only close. We're gonna have to get him into the villager breeder, which will be connected to our house in some way. I don't know how exactly, but we're gonna go up here by hand because this is a delicate procedure. I don't want to try to haul a sheep down here. We have leads. We should have just grabbed the leads. Let me go grab those. I thought I had leads in my inventory. That's right. I threw them out when I was at, building the start of the big long path because I was like, I'm not really gonna I'm not gonna miss these. I miss them right now. I miss them dearly. I really need those leads. I really need leads, dude. Come on, please. I need the leads. But luckily we have a couple in here, so it's not a problem. Where are my leads? Where would I have put them? I put them in a bundle, but we have slime. We have no leather. Okay, we're gonna have to. Okay. Yep. Take this. Take this. Take the. Okay, no, don't take the silk touch out. They're in here. Okay, boom. And then we silk touch this. Boom. You don't have to silk touch that, I know, but it's good to just have it in my hand. Okay, we're good. And then put the silk touch over here. I don't think I'm gonna need any crimson buttons. I also don't think I'm gonna need all this or all this. Not right now, at least. Not right now. No redstone right now. I'm just trying to make sure this inventory is not stressing me the heck out. That's, yeah. Okay. Ender chest. We have the wheat. Okay. Now we have everything we need. I'll meet you at the top of this staircase. I'm not going to do that. We can just go this way for now, because I think the sheep is, like, around yonder. We'll see. I really should have made, like, an April Fool's video. I think it would have been a lot of fun. That creeper was gonna get me there. I'm curious of the damage. So I literally took no damage. Why are there so many creepers? So creepy. Okay, let's go get these sheep. Enough lollygagging around here. Leaves have still not decayed. I guess you have to be closer than like the simulation distance for them to decay. That, or we just have the rarest RNG ever, and I should go buy a lottery ticket right now. Yeah, no, dude, there's no way these guys are not decayed yet. The chances I get one. I don't need gunpowder. Actually, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to gunpowder. Might need it for some firework rockets. Okay, so I think I see a sheep. That's a birch tree. Well, at some point, okay, so there's one. Okay. I need you, sir. I'm going to tie you to a fence post in a kind way. I'm not like tying you to a fence post for a bad reason, but come with me, sir. I'm going to put you right here for now because I need help. Is this a fence gate? Yeah, it is a fence gate. Okay. All right, come on. Play nice. Play nice, Minecraft crafting menu. Okay, you are going to go right there. Yes? Yes. Now I must go find your buddy. There's got to be, I mean, if there's one sheep, there has to be another one somewhere around here. I'll turn on F3B, make it a little bit easier. There we go. Here is your buddy. Okay. Buddy, come on. Can you fit through this little gap here? Okay, we popped the lead. All right. Come on. Maybe make it easier if I'm holding the wheat and have the lead. I feel like this is a kind of a cheat code, no? It seems to be working decently. Okay. Yeah. Okay, nice. All right, and we're going to take you and you. Okay, okay, or just do that. Okay, we have both of you. You're going to follow me. Does this work? Can I sprint with them? Okay, we probably popped the lead. Okay, what? How he didn't jump up this little tiny thing here. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, I know you can do it. Yeah, now can you sprint with them? I mean, yeah, it's working, but also, why am I going this direction? I don't know. Yeah, you're just having a dance party, aren't you, buddy? So it looks like I can sprint with them. Can I sprint and jump with them? Yeah, it like pulls them along. But if they get snagged on a block, that would be the issue. Okay. All right, come on, guys. Come on. All right, well, they're now in here. No, what? No, I gave them the wheat. No, and that took the lead up. Oh, I'm the worst sheep herder that's ever sheep herded. Okay, come on. I'm just going to try to sprint down this thing. Hey, it works. Okay, well, I'll meet you guys at the bottom. Look, they're running. We're taking them on a run. Honestly, it's a pretty cool view. I mean, honestly, like, dude, this is kind of cool. This could be like a music video. We're running with sheep. Yep, that's my music video. And like, now I'm running. Now I'm running. Okay. Oh, no, we're not putting you with Bullet and Belina and Bullet. Or Belissa. Not Bolina. Belissa. Too many bull names. Okay. Yes, you hear all those friends up there? Yes, now you guys are... I should only need to give one of you wheat, right? Which one? Oh, no. Oh, the greedy sheep needed two. Okay, we have a baby sheep. I forget. Can you dye the parents and then when they have babies, are their babies the color that? Actually, I think hold on. The way you get multiple colors is you dye the sheep, right? You dye the actual entity. I feel like I want blue, blue, and blue. I mean, all obviously different shades of blue, but I feel like that would be the coolest. So blue you, and then blue you, and then blue you. Okay, and then when you shear them, you get that color. Now, when they breed, I don't know what happens. I guess they'd probably just make another, like, just white sheep or gray sheep or whatever. Okay. Okay, let's get out the 2 project chests that we need. That's the wrong one. There we go. There we go. And let's get to work on this project. Okay. So, first and foremost, where? That's probably the paramount issue at hand. Where is this going to go? Well, the rail ends right here. Okay. And it looks like this area is somewhat flat. Okay. Our entire base is kind of on the same level. Just kind of like here-ish. Which is okay. If it has to go down, like, we'll go over here and then we'll go over here. Yeah, this is perfect. So I can go ahead and just, like, level this out very, very quickly. Takes, like, 2 seconds. And it doesn't matter. We're going to have to break the floor anyways. The floor is going to be dirt. I realize I don't have a torch to hold in my hand. But if I go in here, and I go in here, and I go in here, and I go in my bundle, and then I take out the coal, and then I can have torches again. There we go. I just have to remember to, like, replenish that bundle, which we'll just put sticks for now. Actually, we're going to put half so that we'll remember. Okay, we're going to put this into here. yellow bundle, and then we need the silk touch, which is this one, and break this one. And now you guys can see. And I have my ender chest. So like I said, I don't know how big this villager breeder is going to be. I'm just going to kind of drill out an area and then kind of see how I feel. Maybe like to there. You know, I'm actively taking damage. It's okay. I'll swim up in a second. Okay. So it's like a decently sized area. I don't really want to go any further because it just starts going up again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go any further in this direction, breaking it up. So I'm going to go ahead and just, like, terraform this properly so that it doesn't look too, like, man-made. If that makes sense. Right? Okay. And then I'll probably just go in here, like, in the exterior of the build with sand. We'll go ahead and just put these here. Put this here. Boom. Do this. And then make a little, like, trifecta or quadfecta. I don't think that's a word, but something where I can, like, just sit and think. And have somewhere to breathe. Just like the old days. Just like the old days. So we'll take a good bit of prismarine. I forget. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing that with dark prismarine. Oh, okay. I'm going to go find some squid. And for research purposes... These squid are purely for research purposes. Oh my gosh, knockback is a horrible thing to have when you're fighting squid. That thing shot off like a freaking rocket. Dude. Okay, F3B kind of helps, but not really. I think those are squid. Yeah. So if we want to make a squid farm, we obviously can't do it near any large body of water because, like, you know, the squid are literally already here. So I think you have to do it in an area that's, like, completely landlocked and above a river biome, I think. It's river biome. I don't remember exactly. Oh, we have 12 ink sacs. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. And then I'm going to have to go back to my second outpost and grab a little bit of, what you call it, whatever materials you need to build the actual... Yeah, that's more over here. To build the dark prismarine, because that's like our new floor material. You know how we're using those smooth stone slabs or whatever? We're using dark prismarine as kind of the foundation that goes under the glass frame of the house. If that, it all makes sense. It very well might not, but it'll make sense when I build it here in a second. Why does this fish look so big? It's like some large fish. We already have 24, which is pretty good. I just don't know how much you get per crafting recipe. Well, either way, we're going to have to find out at some point. So I'm going to go back. We're just going to go to our second outpost. I might as well just stay here underwater. Grab any squid I see. I'm assuming you're going to get like 4 or 8. One of the two. You just, with Minecraft, you just really never know. Like in a crafting recipe. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. Yeah, I do not recommend having knockback. I just don't. I think it's a little, yeah. I wish I could take it off my sword, but once we have like a full villager library of everything, like sharpness 5 and breaking 3, wow, you're swimming fast. At 37, it should be good. Surely they didn't make the recipe so difficult that I'm going to need to go build a squid farm, but I might have to, because dark prismarine is beautiful, and I would love to have a lot of that. I would love that. Is this another squid? That is a door. That is a door. That is sand. Any squid in the immediate vicinity. That makes sense as to why there's so much lag, because all the item frames are technically entities. Good to know. I think I already knew that. All right. Are you guys ready to breed yet? Is the baby even grown up? No, but the parents might be ready here. Okay. Are you guys going to make it just a white sheep? No. Another blue sheep. Okay, cool. That's good to know, actually. And to be fair, we don't need that many sheep, right? Like, they grow their wool back fairly quickly. If you get too many sheep, then all the grass goes away, and they'll eat every single piece of grass. So I think there's a way you can, like... Yeah, I think we might want to actually do this. You, like, put a slab above the grass. That way they don't eat it all. Because otherwise they will literally eat all of it, and you will literally have no way to like, I mean, you could just put the grass back with Silk Touch, but then they would just eat it again. So something like this. And what we can do is make like a little, because they can only eat when they're looking down on the block. So if you do this all the way around, I don't think they'll be able to eat that block. That's my hypothesis, at least. We will test it. Okay. Okay. That actually kind of is cool. We'll see if that works. Hopefully it does. All right, back to our secondary outpost. Oh, you're taunting me, huh? Yeah, well, I'm not going to break the wall. Not for you. And we're going to go grab... what are we going to grab? I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there. Ah, yes. The stuff to make dark prismarine. Because we do have the black dye. See you at the second outpost. Bing! You have arrived at second outpost. Bing! Next stop. Death. Alright, let's see. How many do we get per crafting recipe? Should I sleep? I feel like it would be smart to sleep. Always uber laggy out here, and I don't know why. Actually, F3B. Let's try to figure it out. No idea. I don't see any entities. I think it's just like, oh my gosh. I think it's either the kelp or it's some weird combination of blocks out here. It's better over here, oddly enough. I can't say no to some like surface squids here. I mean, literally just like takes 2 seconds and we need the dye desperately. So I'll take them. But yeah, I remember making a squid farm on some Let's Play. I can't remember which one, but it was really, really effective and like super easy to build. Someday I'm just not going to check my armor. I'm totally going to lose my world. Would that be an embarrassing way to lose your world, right? Okay. All right. Yep. Thank you. That was, yep. All right. Let's figure out how do we craft this? My inventory is jam-packed full of just junk as usual. A singular torch, 2 fences. Okay. So what do we need for the dark prismarine? Just before I, okay. So it's just it's just these. I assume we get 8, but I don't know. Okay. You get 1. Wow. All right, we're going to make a squid farm. I don't know of anywhere that doesn't have a bunch of ocean around it, by the way. I know of literally nowhere that doesn't have a bunch of ocean around it. I'm going to take a few of these empty shulker boxes, and we are going to start ruining them again by filling them with just materials that don't have anywhere else to go. I mean, to be fair, we do need all this stuff, but like, man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We got to make a squid farm. This is going to be a long episode. I guess it's kind of fitting because you guys aren't going to have like an episode for next week. I mean, I'll try to get one out, but like I said, I mean, I'm going to be focused pretty heavily on the server. It's probably going to be daily Skyblock Let's Play episodes for at least a week. Oh, okay, so we don't have any more materials. We're going to have to make a squid farm, though. Either way. There's no getting around it. There's no getting around it. We have to make a squid farm. Okay. I don't need the sand. Don't convince me that I need it in the comments. I don't need it. I have so much sand. There's some up here. Okay, okay, okay. For some reason, the top chest jam-packed full. Who'da thunk? Seriously, who'da thunk that? Why is this one completely full? I do not know. There's also a hopper and a chest in there. Nope, I almost took it out of there. I didn't take it out of here. I thought we just got stuff out of this one. Maybe okay, well, these are all the hoppers here are literally full. Okay. What about the gray ones? Is this one completely full? Pretty much. Okay. All right. 2 shulker. Ugh. Okay. Well, I wouldn't have died, but I did save myself the durability there. So we have all the prismarine shards we will ever need. Not really. That's not going to be that much, but all we'll need for the dark prismarine. And now we just have to go build an entire squid farm. Yay! I'm pretty sure we can build one like fairly easily. You know what I mean? Like a real quick and easy one. But again, the only problem is that we are literally surrounded by ocean everywhere. Like everywhere. There's no... I haven't found a single place where I can't look in one direction and find an ocean. But I guess it only needs to be like 100. It's 128 blocks this way and this way, or maybe it's 128 block sphere like around you. Where mobs spawn, I honestly don't remember. Okay. I'm not stressed out. I'm just trying to think. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video on how to make a squid farm. I'm gonna like read around on Reddit, the wiki, see exactly like how you need to position one where. Maybe you could build it in the sky above the ocean. I don't know. Either way, we need a bunch of ink sacks, and I don't have them. I was looking at a squid farm, and I'm just thinking, like, I mean, do I really need a squid farm? I mean, we're gonna have to build like a big villager trading hall. You know, maybe that could be a next episode, but I'd rather not have to like build it later when I'm already kind of in the mood to build one. It's just, it's a fairly large project. So I guess we can gather what we need and just kind of feel it out and see if we want to do it. The issue is we need so many hoppers. And would you know, we don't have any iron again. We already used all of our iron. I know I could make an iron farm. I don't have villagers. What are you gonna do, man? Like, honestly, I don't have 20 hoppers. I mean, that's really all we have. 20 hoppers. Yeah, that's tiny. So essentially, what it is it needs to be in a river biome, right? And you need to stand far enough away from the river biome that there's no other water in your spawning sphere, which I think is like 64 blocks. I'd have to look at it again. Where are all my buckets? So I just don't have any buckets. Are they in here? I have a bucket. And I don't... I have enough iron to make another one. There is no way I have lost all my buckets. There's no way. But either way, we only need 2. We'll actually be near a river biome, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay. I guess we're just going to try and figure this out. I don't know where a river is. Oh, there's so many squids right there. That is actually so many squids. I mean, for now, like we have enough to maybe build the initial like area, but like I said, guys, we're gonna need so many squids. And even if I could just make a chamber where I can just like kill them, I'm fine with that. It doesn't really matter to me. I didn't foresee this being such an expensive resource to craft. And it's pretty niche. Like, the only reason you really want one of these, I guess if you really like black wool, or if you're making like a dark prismarine kind of farm. Like, that was 22, which is literally 22 pieces of dark prismarine. Wow, that's a crazy thing. Like, is this a river? No, that's... What am I doing? F3. No, this is a desert. This is still a desert that is filled with water. Don't ask. Don't ask. You don't want to know the answer. So I'm going to look over here because like the ocean kind of ends right here, right? And it is a little bit landlocked over here. I may have exaggerated a little bit. It is a little bit landlocked over here. And you just need to find a river biome. And then you build it like in that river biome, like kind of on the edge. And then you like go, you know, really far away and you just stand there and basically they just spawn and they fall, I think is my understanding. I don't actually know how to build this. We may have to get some materials in the field. I'm going to do a few things here, though, because this is already stressing me out. Oh, that's right. All of our shulker boxes that are supposed to hold this stuff are in another location. That's okay. Put them in here for now. We'll definitely forget that that exists. No, because we're going to need that dark prismarine, and I'm going to know that it didn't just throw it away. That it's got to be in somewhere secure. Okay. Do I not... How many extra ender chests are in here? 6. I should probably put an extra ender chest like in a chest or something in case I break it. Because I don't think I even have the materials to put one more together to get those 6 out of there. And that would be kind of a shame. Yeah, it's like stuff in the ocean probably isn't spawning here. Is there a river, though? See, that's like the big issue. I don't think there's a river. Is this somehow a river biome? If it is, I would be the luckiest man alive. If somehow this is a river biome. No, it's just sparse jungle, just very odd. Yep. So you can see on the left, like, here, I'm gonna put a torch down. You see where all the text is? I'm gonna put, actually, you see my pickaxe on the ground? No, this is too difficult. You see this torch on the ground? I'm gonna put what I'm looking at on the screen right next to it. So at the tip of that torch, you see where it says biome right above, like, where the torch is? You see how it says biome, and then it says like Minecraft sparse jungle? See that? That's where I'm reading the biome. And if you're in any future Minecraft videos, a lot of them don't explain that. And if you don't know what the F3 menu looks like on Java, you're probably like overwhelmed. When I'm on the F3 menu, I'm only looking on the left. I don't know what all the stuff on the right is. I guess it's like targeted blocks, something. I don't know. I don't look at those. I just look at the little menu on the left. I don't know what noise router is. I don't know what biome, but I don't know. No idea. But I do know that I need to run around until I can find a river biome, which is usually where a river is. And as you can see, I don't see a river. So I may build up really high. This may be a good use for my elytra, but I don't have any rockets, so it'd be a little useless. But as you can see, there's a swamp right there. Right? Is that a swamp? Is that a river? Aha! Oh, wait, what the heck? What kind of river are you? That's a wide river. That's a wide river. Yeah, it's only river like in the middle. I was gonna say, so squid can only spawn in ocean or river biomes. You can't just put water wherever you want all crazily and expect them to spawn. It does not work that way. I did not know that. So I'm learning, and we're going to build a squid farm. I don't know why I'm killing these squid. I'm about to like farm them. So we want to find an area where it's like, wait, is it river like even over here? No. So it goes back to plains. And I bet this is even plains too. It's not like we're just for the water. It's like in a specific area. It's like right here-ish is perfect. Okay. I'm trying to remember. Oh, see, this is like too thick of a part of a river. It's going to be kind of a pain. Maybe like right there, honestly. Okay. So let me look up how to make one now. Okay, so I think we're going to need a bunch of sponge. I wasn't planning on doing a big old draining thing today, but I think we're going to have to do that. All of these steps, all of this squid farm, and then we're going to, well, we have the sheep farm going now. But luckily, this is really close. We could build like an underground railroad under or over to here, I suppose. But it really wouldn't be that difficult to do if we were going to build a railroad. But wait, it's fine. We're not only going to be over here a few times just to grab squid ink. So I'm not even going to build like the most efficient. I just want to build one that works so that I can just sit here. And I'm not even necessarily building it because, I mean, for this project right now, like we might be able to get by with this. We can use the slabs and like we might be able to get by with this. But I want to AFK here before next episode, which is going to be in probably like over a week. It may be like, I don't know. I mean, again, RainyDay Skyblock Season 3 releases on this Saturday. And so it'll at least be 7 days of straight daily uploads on that, which will bring us to April 12th. And then I want to get a hardcore episode out after that. So I think the next episode may be like April like 15th. I really don't know. Something like that. But I'll try to get it out as soon as possible. But yeah, I'm going to grab my sponge. We're going to go to the Nether. I think we probably need to dry it out. I don't think it's dried out at the moment. And yeah, we're going to have to just drain out a good but hey, the positive thing here is that we don't have to drain it out with just a bunch of sand. We get to actually drain it out. I need to figure out mob spawning distance. I think it's like 64, but let me figure all that out, grab the sponge. I'll meet you guys back over at the river. I said I'd meet you back at the river, but I completely forgot. We got to go to the Nether and try this out. And maybe, just maybe, you want to see that. Now, I know from the streams, 3 golden carrots. Mr. Steve was very hungry. That is a very loud noise, so we're going to make sure and protect everybody's ears. That's right. We're out here. I care about the ears. We're going to protect everybody's ears. Turn the game sounds down. And we do have a good bit of area in here to drain it, so we don't have to deal with the miscreants out here. There's a couple of pigmen out here that were attacking me when I got out of my minecart. I don't even know. What are these? These are not pigmen. These are piglin. Like, could they really have made it any more confusing on the naming? Like, come on, man. Pigmin, Piglin, Zoglin. The Z, I'll admit, I mean, that's pretty different. That's a little bit more difficult to get confused for sure. It's always such a satisfying process. I don't remember who suggested that I go to the Nether to do this, but I think used to you had to just put them in a furnace. That probably took forever, because I mean every single stack you had to smelt. It takes like what, 10 minutes to smelt a stack, something like that. Yeah, that would have literally taken so much longer. I mean, just visually seeing this, like, we have so much sponge. Like, we're not going to need to drain it again while doing this project. Like, no way we're going to need to drain it again, which is really nice. Because sometimes it can be a little pain, because I don't have a nether portal near there, and I don't want to build one out there. Actually, I could build one out there and have it connected in the nether. That might actually be better if it was in the nether. And then we could probably get back to there. Ooh, we could do that too. It actually kind of sounds nice. Okay, well, let's go back over to the river. We got our sponge. We got to drain out this giant area. Yeah, we got to drain out this giant area. And then get... I don't even know what we need. I mean, I assume anything we need we can get over there, like fences, but I think the only issue is the hoppers. Oh, couldn't we kill them with soul campfires? Couldn't we kill them with soul campfires? What do you need for a soul campfire again? Let me check it out. Soul campfire. Oh, you literally just need soul soil. Well, I think we have soul soil in the nether chest in here. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have a lot of soul soil. Do we have any logs? We do have logs. Wait, things are looking up here. Okay, can we actually make one? We can make 17. What is the limiting factor? I think it's probably the logs, and we can get more of those. We have the soul soil. Yeah, we just kind of ran out of logs. So I'll go and we'll stop at our little area that has just a ton of logs, and I'll mine those real quick. Bro, it was like an hour later. I don't even know when I said I'd come back. But I did write that. Go and get logs and get squid. Oh, that's right. We're going to go get logs because we need logs, I think, to make fence for our farm. Honestly, dude, I don't know. So we're going to have all the squid spawn. They're going to fall into a water flow, then get pushed onto soul campfires, and then hoppers. Bro, I have no idea. But I think we're going to make it kind of tall. But we need to drain like not a significant, but like a decent portion of this thing. And we're just going to have to divide it up, which... Oh, I'm going to need to get sand for this. Hold on. I forgot sand, didn't I? Okay. So I got all the sand. I guess I don't actually need this. I completely just demolished my inventory trying to do this, but it's okay. Now we have a shulker box full of sand, and that's really all we need. We'll just have to kind of divide it out. Is there anything in my inventory that I do not need at the moment? I don't need oak saplings. I do need the wood in a way, in a roundabout kind of way. I don't need that. One iron ingot I can deal without, and then ink sacks we can, you know, make them into black dye. Get that all in one stackable item. Other than that, like, you know, gunpowder. Wow, we have no gunpowder, 2 leads. I think we should be set. Okay, now I'll meet you guys over there at the logs. All right, so I don't know exactly how many we're gonna need, but I have a feeling that we're going to need quite a few. So I'm going to put on YouTube. I'm going to get a ridiculous amount of stacks of these. Because to get like a stack of campfires, we would need 3 stacks of wood. But do we really need a stack? I feel like, I mean, we have 17. Like, I don't know how many more realistically we're going to need. Right? Like, we're just going to push the squid. Like, we don't need to push them into some giant, like, area. Assuming that water can even push them. I don't know if water can even push them. Maybe they just... I guess, you know what? We're just going to get the 3 stacks, and we're going to get, like, you know, a stack. And we're just gonna go from there, because we already have, like, you know, almost 3 stacks anyways. We could probably yap long enough to get 3 stacks if I'm efficient. Now, if you grab a hoe, makes it so much quicker. Oh, or if the wood just grows right in front of you, that also can tend to make it a little bit quicker. I'm watching a couple, like, true crime things on YouTube now. And, man, there's some crazy people out there. It makes me feel, like, better about just being, like, a normal average dude. I don't feel like, you know, like I'm some like insane criminal or something, which is good. There's some people out there, man. They do some bad stuff, put it that way. We'll put it that way. Just there's just bad people out there, man. Do I have anyone that's in law enforcement that watches my videos? Man, why did I do that? Do I have any cops watch me? I'm kind of curious, and I know I'm gonna get comments like, "Oh, I'm a cop," and it's like, no, you're probably not, but I am curious. Like, I mean, I'll kind of be able to tell. Let me know if there's any cops out there that watch me. That'd be cool to know. I don't know. I mean, I've had doctors that watch me. I don't know about lawyers. I don't know about that, but probably at least one person from every profession out there that has watched me. I mean, we have, I don't know, like, I don't know how many 100 million views. We have like 200 million views in total or something. Honestly, or 130 million in total. I really don't know. I can't remember. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying I cannot remember. And the only reason I'm even saying that is because I'm pretty sure someone from every profession at some point has watched me, which is crazy to think about. Someone from probably most countries in the world have watched me, which is also insane to think about. So I need a lot of sticks. Okay, I need a lot more sticks, which I can get from these gross woods and make those into sticks. Okay, 64. I highly doubt we use that much. There's just no way. Like, there's just no way. So we're going to divide out an area in the river. I'm going to look up how many blocks. Hold on. Like, mobs can spawn from you. Okay, so the radius of the sphere, not the diameter. So the diameter is like, if you have an entire circle, it's the whole length through it. A radius is half that length through a circle. The radius is 128. So realistically, like, I'm not going to go from there all the way to there. That's like insane. What I'm going to do is like drain out from, I mean, it's still going to be a very large project, but not as large as you're thinking. Which this will not be maximum efficiency, right? But it'll still be good enough. Some people said you can go near the end of a river. So what I'm going to do is I might scout out the river a little bit more just to see if it thins out in any areas. I don't know why this like bothers me that there's water right here, but I'm going to go ahead and just fill that in too. But yes, I've got to do a good job of finding a spot in the river that's like thin enough to like reasonably drain it out. And so I think the best way to do that is, ironically, I don't have any wood. Let me go over here. Yes, I see you, Squid. Oh, I see you. I'm about to make a farm for Squid, which is kind of crazy. Only the second time I've done that. I don't know why I did it the first. Oh, because I was making a bunch of roadblocks. That's right. So that was in the Let's Play where I had the McDonald's, the hardcore with the McDonald's, if you guys remember. I think that was my second hardcore series. Not sure. I think this is my third or fourth or fifth. I can't remember, dude. I've made so many videos at this point. So we're going to try to find an area where either the river A ends or B is very, like, ideally you'd make it at the river end. But most of the time, it tries to end in an ocean, which for our cases wouldn't be ideal. But there should be some spots that it thins out a little bit. Like this area, you don't want to try to drain all that. But like maybe if this ends up being river over here. Nah, see, this is all savanna. So this is just like a natural water pool, which is weird. It's like this is also a huge, thick area of the river. You don't want to try to do it here. But I know that we're getting close to the ocean over here. And like, see, like is this all river? Yeah, man, this is like all river. But is this river? Yes, this is river. Yeah, I could drain this out pretty easily. How far is it river, though? Oh, wait. This might be it. This might be... Yeah, this might be it right here. Yeah, this is like super thin. And then it goes over to here. I can drain all that out in like 2 seconds. Super thin over here. Does it... Oh, wait, does it end right here? Oh, we're in luck, baby. Okay, hold on. I need to get a lay of the land, so I'm going to go like really high up here and just make sure, because if this is the end of the river... Oh, wait, is that river over there? That's going to screw up the whole thing if it is. Please don't be river. Okay, this is technically river here and there's no water. Wait, this is technically river here and there's no water. Wait a darn tootin' second. I don't understand. So we're supposed to go 128 blocks away, and because it's a sphere, like it'll just barely clip this, but... I don't know, man. I don't really know. I guess we're just going to have to kind of... Can you build it like above? Like, I don't know how these things work. Because isn't the other river like... Or the same river right over here? I'm pretty sure it is. No? So, I mean, I guess we could just drain out this, like, whole area. Right? Which, this part will be pretty easy. But the only issue is this cave, dude. This is in the river. This is in the river. Okay, now it's Savannah. Where is it? River. It starts river, like, right here. So we're gonna fill in this entire thing. We could probably use sponge to drain it, but... Yeah, we could probably just use sponge. Should be fine, as long as we're kind of quick about it. There we go. Okay. Now it's for the most part drained out. Wow, that was way too easy. It should not have been that easy. Okay. Well, that's all drained out. I don't want to waste too much sponge doing this, because we're going to need like a lot of sponge. But that ended up being way too easy. Okay, cool. So now I think we just need to put in... Does that block it all? Does that block it all? Yes, okay. I'm just going to fill in this area here. Okay, so I am going to start the Great Drain. I didn't think I'd be doing any more draining. Okay, all right. Yep, I see ya. Yep, you floated so far. You're such a cool shulker box. I would say. I did say, not would say. Gonna break all this. Get some of the sand back. I can't even hold it. What is in my inventory? I don't need that. I don't need a craft table. I have 11 of those. Oh, man. Yeah, it's fine when you're draining like a regular shape, but when you're draining something like this, it feels like it's going to take so much longer. But, I mean, realistically, like, this isn't that big. This shouldn't be that hard. Okay. Okay. All right. Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, so the river ends like... Is this... No, okay, so it actually like ends like right there. Okay. So any of this outside of this is river, that's the issue. Okay, so this is river. Is this river? I don't even know. I'm sorry I keep pulling up that menu. I know it like blasts your eyes, but I'm trying to figure out where the river is. Because if this cave goes off in this direction and then somehow goes back around, is this river? No. Okay, so this that's all Savannah. Okay, we're fine. So one thing I definitely did not account for is underwater caves. So as long as these areas are filled in and then we drain them, we should be a-okay. At least that's the hope. All right, come on. Come on. There you go. All right. Let me drain this out. Wow, we could like literally just drain it out like this. That's kind of crazy. I guess because it's just not that deep. Over here where it gets deep, I don't think this will really work super well. But at least for like, you know, the little beginning parts over here, this works out great. Okay, nice. Okay, well, this actually turned out pretty good. I thought this would be way more difficult, but no, it's actually being very nice to me. Probably will want to build another portal out here, so I'll just dig down until I find some obsidian, but let me drain. Bro, you see the issue here? All right, so like I've got a lot of it drained. Like, you know, like a decent bit. And I get over here. I'm like, oh, okay, there's just a little hole. And then I'm looking down. Look at this. Okay, this is in Savannah. Where does it switch? Oh, okay, that's great. Yep, this is all river. This is all river. All right, I'm abandoning this project. Nope. Nope. I am not doing that. That is a negatory Ghost Rider. We are not doing that. But maybe if we go really high up and we AFK, it'll be fine. I mean, I don't know. Can we build the squid farm like above the river and then it would be okay? I don't actually know. I do know that I am not willing to drain out an entire massive underwater cave. I will drain it to like this point right here. But more than that, it's just a waste of time. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like you only get so much time in life and in Minecraft. And I'm not doing that. That's too much, man. Usually, you know, I'd be up for it if it was something sick, but this is a squid farm. All right, so we've just got to pick your battles, man. You got to pick your battles. And that's not a battle I am willing to fight. Not that it would be that big of a fight, but it'd just take like, that'd be like another like 30 minutes of draining. And I don't even know if like, I don't even really know how these things work. I just know they have to spawn in a river biome. I would assume you could build it anywhere above the river biome. I would assume. I mean, I don't think they're bound to a Y value, are they? That's actually a great question. I don't know. I mean, look, there's already squid spawning right here. I mean, that's a good sign. I mean, there's just no water for them to spawn in, so. I don't know, man. I'm just going to be doing some draining. Not really a whole lot else to say. I'll see you on the other side. We're going to have so many sponges to drain. Honestly, though, it's really not too bad because this is just not a very deep river. Once we get to the deep part, it obviously will be like a little bit more difficult. But for now, I mean, this is not too bad. If we drain that, it's just going to fill back in. So this is where we're going to have to start doing the division here. So we might as well just plop this on the shore and get to work. So we'll just do like, 3 wide segments, something like that. Something like that. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. I'll probably show you when I have it all divided and then before I drain it. Well, I'm so glad I went on the wiki. So they'll only spawn from levels 50 to 63, right? So they won't even spawn in that underwater cave where I was. This I don't think. So let's go over here. So it's 50 to 63. So this is the top layer they will spawn on. I think it would have been like below, like over here maybe. So where is like 50? We just need to make sure that we're okay. Spawning wise. So let's go down here to 50. Okay, already drained this. Yeah, so I don't think there was any area that's underwater cave here. I'm just going to drill this, like, exploratory tunnel. I think that was way deeper than 50. They will not spawn below this level. So, yes, we are indeed okay. Why is there, like, lapis so high up here? What? Yeah, I think we're okay, actually. Okay, so I was upset about that for nothing. There's, like, literally no reason to be upset. They can't even spawn in here. So that's really good news. We just don't have to worry about that anymore, which is good news. So I can continue the drain, and everything should be fine. We should be able to build it as normal. But yeah, you definitely can't build one in the sky because they literally just will not spawn. Good to know. Okay, so we have got this divided out into these little 3 wide segments. I guess we kind of didn't do this one, but I didn't even really see this one over here. Is there more river over here? Does it end? So this is Savannah. Yeah, so it's not... I thought there was, like, river over here or something. No, I guess not. So we actually got super lucky, right? Like, I mean, this should end up being a very squident fish farm. Very squident... I'm trying to say efficient, but I was trying to combine squid. Anyways, very efficient squid farm. I'm just not sure, like, how much more we need to drain. Like, I really don't know. I guess, I mean, squid can spawn in a 128 block radius around you. I think, honestly, what we'll do is we'll just, like, build the farm with how much we think we need to drain. See, this is also, like, we don't need to divide that out. It's only the areas that are really deep because, unfortunately, the way water works, it likes to regenerate by itself. It makes no sense. That's Minecraft water for you. It's a mystery. It truly, it's just a mystery. A beautiful mystery. But wherever we dig the spawn out, it's like 50 to 63 that they will spawn. And basically, you just have them spawn in like these little like water columns, and then they just end up falling. And I think you could use fence to like, at least that's how I did it in my other one. I just can't quite remember. This is giving me like total flashbacks to the ocean monument. But I do know how to drain very efficiently. So we're not using that many sponges like at all. To be fair, the sponges drain like a way bigger area than you would anticipate. So I would encourage you to try out sponges, especially if you're like, going to make something like this. Just go to an ocean monument, protection 4 armor, just ram your way through it. You don't need to like fight everything. Like you guys saw how I explored those ocean monuments. I literally just brute forced them. It was super easy, super quick, super clean. I only almost died like, one time, and that was just because I didn't eat. So if you're pretty careful, especially if you're on hardcore, you're going to be fine. It's really not a problem. But I was starting to lose hope on this squid farm because of that underwater cave. But the second it's always good to read the wiki. Nobody can ever know anything. Nobody can ever know everything about this game. It's just too big of a game. I'm sure there's people that have most mechanics memorized, but dude, there's just... I mean, I've been playing 15 years, but I'm also bad with remembering like game mechanics. Some people are better with it, but specific numbers, like the spawn, like who knows where squid spawn, like the Y coordinate. Like, come on, ain't nobody got time for that, man. That's too much. That's too much. Okay, that was a little too overzealous. There we go. Okay, and then maybe one more. Probably wasted a little bit of sponge there, but it's okay. I try to just use sand for like the ones that are real tiny. If I remember to. And like those little ones right there. Oh, look at that. The squid farm's already working. I guess you guys don't like it when I drain out your entire environment, huh? I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I'd like that either if I was a squid. That might be a little bit devastating. That's crazy. Like 6 sponges to drain out an entire section. Okay, it was a little bit more than 6 sponges. It was a little bit more. But not a lot more. Just a little bit more. And we can go to the Nether real quick. I mean, I can just go down, find some obsidian, and make one. But like for this area here, it should be like super simple, which is nice. You just have to let it not like propagate over. As long as you can like kind of stop it somewhat quickly, you're okay. This is sick. This part of the river biome is nice because it's going to take 2 seconds to drain. And it's just, it means that we're going to have so much extra spawn proofingness. Wow, even this isn't deep enough to warrant. Now this area I might like divide out a little bit. But since it's so like short, I should be able to click fast enough where the water can't spread itself. And we'll just have to take it like section by section here. But yeah, if you're real quick, like I said, I mean, you can just get it like really fast. Now this is the section that's a little bit confusing. So is this river over here? Oh, is this river over here? Like right there? Is that river? I don't understand. This is Savannah. This is all Savannah. So is any part of this river? No. Oh, this. This? I don't even know. Is this river? So this is river. Okay. So I think where I'm going to stop draining it is over here. I don't think I'm going to go like any further out in this direction because it's just too much. Like, I don't like feel comfortable trying to drain that. I don't know of anybody that would be. That's just, you could, but maybe if we're going to go min-max our farms, but I can't see a point in which we're going to need so much ink that we're going to need to drain that out. And we're going to think that, oh yeah, that seems reasonable. We're going to drain that out. So everything behind here, I'm going to drain out. What I'm going to do on camera is we're going to go to the Nether and try to get, I guess, like a piece of iron and something. But like I said, the best way, if you're ever lost in your world, just dig straight down. I'm serious. It was the advice forever to not dig straight down. But with the advent of Protection 4 and stuff like that, guys, it's fine. If you have a golden apple in Protection 4, you fall into lava, you can literally swim. Only situation in which this is bad is if you fall into a cobweb and then a creeper walks up to you. That's probably the worst nightmare. Or you fall into a hole somehow filled with creepers. And I don't know how that would really happen. This is fine. I mean, we need iron for the flint and steel. But I'm going to keep digging down because I don't really like need... And I want to dig in just one hole so we can get our way back up. Where was this? Right here? There's a lot of iron in here. Okay, and we will just like plug the hole right there and carry on our merry way downward. We've just got to find a little bit of lava. Honestly, we're so low on iron, I might as well pick up all the iron I can. What level are we at? Okay, so we still got like 50 blocks to go down. Surely we'll hit another cave. And if we don't, then we can just dig around. Yep. See? That's it. That's all you need. And I'll just like mark this. And I'll remember where that is. And, oh, well, that's not the lava we're looking for. But maybe, yeah, there actually is lava down there. I don't know if that's enough. I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. Chances are there's probably a bigger lava pocket like in here, right? Okay, so not that much bigger, but a little bit bigger. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? We're fine. Yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah. For once, our plan worked. Yay! Actually got all the stuff we need. Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to mine 10 obsidian. And I guess I'm gonna put this on the surface level. That way we can get out here to the squid farm. I don't know exactly where we're going to end up, but hopefully we just have to travel this direction, which is north, to get back to our house. So north is the direction all the other bases are from our base, and we went south to get here, so we should just have to go kind of north. At least that's my thinking, to get back to our base, in the Nether at least. We'll see. And then we have all the rails and stuff. We can go ahead and link it up, and then we have a linked squid farm, which is sick, by the way. Okay, we already have 10. I'm going to go ahead and get 14. I don't know why. I just like the way the full Nether portal looks. I'm old school. What can I say? I like the old Nether portal. So 14. Okay, and then we're going to make our way back up. So I will see you guys when I'm back up there. I don't think you want to watch me place a bunch of blocks. I don't really want to place them, but got to get back up. See you in a bit. All right, and I haven't looked up, but I'm pretty sure we're close to the top. And we are, and we will cap it with one piece of dirt that we do not have. We will just put that down there. And again, I don't know exactly where our squid farm is going to be. It's not going to be really over there. It's more going to be like in the middle of this. That still kind of bothers me because it's water, but technically it's okay. But I think I'm still going to drain it out while I'm going to the Nether, right? Like, I'm going to be going to the Nether, so we might as well just, like, sponge all of this. Let's see if we can be, like, really quick about it. And, like, try to get it all. Because this is at 50, and this is still in the river biome. So, unfortunately, this would still spawn the stuff. Is this within our boundary? Unfortunately, it is. Yeah, unfortunately, it is within the boundary. So we're actually going to have to drain this whether we want to or not. A little bit unfortunate because this is quite a large underwater cave, but you know what? I'm going to take our wins where we can get them. We've already kind of had a pretty big win in terms of it learning, you know, that it's only 50 blocks. So I'm just going to take the sand from here, fill the rest of this in, and then we should have the sponge to finish the drain in here at least. Okay, thank you very much. Copper wasn't burning me. I wanted to test it out. I was kind of confused. Luckily, it should be fairly simple to drain out in here, at least. Okay. Quit filling back in. Stop. Okay. I'm going to use up all the sponge. Didn't even get to drain the one part I wanted to drain. Take all this out of here because we're going to forget it's in here. Gonna lose it all, lose all of our value. I mean, sponge is like one of the rarest blocks in the game, man. It's not renewable at all. It's like pretty difficult to get. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, compared to other stuff that's technically non-renewable, it's pretty difficult to get. This is technically okay. All right. I see you. Okay. Wow. Is this in the river? This is just savanna. Also, this is below 50. This is all savanna. Okay. We don't need to completely min-max, but we want to be pretty efficient about it. Okay, is there any more sponge in here? No. Okay, good. Because I don't think any more water will be in there in a second anyways. Want that sponge. All right. And the rest of this, you could probably just block off like this and use like a couple of sponges to drain it out. Go ahead and just do it like this. I know it's not. Well, the game has decided we are not going to do that, in fact. And we're out of sand. Come here, sand. Buddy. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep as well. It's definitely a multifaceted project. Just one of those things, I think. It's just one of those things. Okay, so that should stop most of the water. If there's any water still down there after, I mean, I think there'll still be some in there, but over here, pretty sure it's just these top pieces. And then it should go away. Nice. And we still have 23 sponge, which could still be a good majority of this. I think, at least. If we're fast enough to stop it from repropagating itself. Jeez. Just likes to come back on its own. This water got a mind of its own, man. Is this river? No, but there's also no point in not draining it. But I do want to grab that. That's a sponge we would surely lose forever. I'm not going to realize that's in there. Okay, so now all my sponge is taken up. I don't know how much we started with. Probably should have tracked it. We're probably going to lose a few sponge doing this kind of draining. It's definitely not as planned out as the ocean monument. Just kind of haphazardly placing sponge. Okay, so there is like literally one piece right here. One over. There we go. Take it away, Penny. I don't know why that popped into my head. I was just thinking take it away. Ooh, I didn't even know there was sponge in here. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so there is still some water flowage in here, but I think it's from somewhere over here. I guess so. But we had one sponge. Oh, there's still some here. Okay. Okay. We should be good down here now. Bro, where? Stop flowing. Go away. No one loves you. Really? That's the last one. It's so hard to find, like, the source blocks. Okay, that's it. There we go. Now we can go ahead and grab some extra sand. And we can fill in, like, the couple more down here. Yeah, that's easy. Couple more behind here. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, let's go to the Nether. Because we gotta dry these out. Like, we have no way of, like, getting them back otherwise. And we could, like, smelt them, but I am not about to do that. See, I don't even know which part of this is, like, river. So this is all river, and then this is savanna, but then is this in the river? No. So did we already drain out what we need to drain out over here? Yeah, that's all savanna. But then it's river, like, in here. Yeah, so I think, honestly, if we just divide this out like this, like this, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, so I think all that river is drained. Definitely won't be a very beautiful part of the world. It'll be something. I didn't even know we still had all the sponge over here. Oh, so we have a lot of sponge. I was thinking that's all the sponge we have, but no, we definitely have a little bit more over here. All spread around. We haven't been here so long, all the grass is already spread down into here. Okay. I guess it's been a little bit. Kind of got sidetracked. I don't even know if we finished everything in this direction or not. Did we? Yeah? No, I guess we did. Yeah, there's our lime shulker box. It's probably around where our spawner is going to be. Because that was like a thick area. It's probably going to be where our squid spawner is. We might be able to leave the sand. But I don't really know. Like, I don't know how these spawners work. Okay. Either way, I'm going to build our ender portal, like, ender portal, our nether portal, like, over here. Be 4 blocks wide, so I want to have one on each side. That will do it. Okay, something like this. Okay, just need to find one piece of flint. We got fortune 3, so easy enough. And we have no wood. We need a crafting table so we can make a furnace. So we shall take. We have 32 chests, but not a single. I had 32 chests. Where did we get 32? I was smart though, and I grabbed a little bit of iron. All right, let me wait for the smelt. All right, we got the iron. And then we can just make a flint steel. Let's see where we are in the nether. Hey, nice. Oh. Hey, wait. Wait. Is that the bastion that we see? Hey! Wait, where are we? Wait, that's our normal home. That's our bastion. Oh, we're not far away at all. Wait, now hold on a darn tootin' flippin' rootin' tootin' second here. We can get over there in three something country of a country. Hold on, I'm gonna run back over to the house. And yeah, I'm gonna run back over to the house, and then we're gonna build the minecart track out to there. I really wanna. Oh, okay. You know, I wanted to, and I didn't successfully do. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm not where we exactly thought I was. Okay, really? Thanks. Why does it take so long sometimes? I don't even know if I can get over there. Yeah, no, I don't think I could get over there. We could do something real sketchy, but we're gonna have to get back over to here. Ideally, I'd like to build it with something that isn't like what we have, because we don't really have any materials over here. We could run back to the house. Wait a darn tootin' falutin' bootin' tootin' second here. Hold on. How do I get back to my house? My nether portal. Where are you? Oh, great portal. Wait. No? Where did I put the freaking... No, I know where it is. Wait. No, that's to make dark prismarine. So we do have a little bit in here. I don't know if this is enough. Wait a darn tootin' falutin' pollutin'. Second. I thought I had a... Oh, it's underwater. That's right. That's where it is. Because that makes sense. It's underwater. That's actually exactly where it is. Okay, well, we're going to attempt to build a path over to there. I just don't like doing, like... Okay. You got to go. There's nothing else I really want to throw away. You can go. And then it immediately gets filled up with more chunk. We're going to need to build, like, something around here. This cannot be our landing spot. This is egregious. So I'm going to clear this out real quick. Okay, so I'm just, like, clearing out a little bit of an area. And I want to have a floor in here that is not this material, because this material can break pretty easily. Oh, dear God. I did not know we were in a situation where, okay, let's just hop on a solid block here. Somehow this is making me feel more comfortable. So we'll go, like, what is it, 3 blocks around the whole thing, and then a little bit further over in this direction. And then, yeah, so this is going to be our little nether base here. I would assume gas can't break this material. I feel like it's a pretty hard material, right? Like, I mean, can I get it back? No, thanks. Okay. That's fine. I didn't need that. I'm not, like, running a little bit low. I don't know what I'm going to do for the walls and everything. I guess we're just going to make it all out of this. Prismarine bricks. It's a beautiful block, but I wouldn't, you know, I don't normally build structures out of the floor material being the same material as the ceiling and the walls, but it is what it is. You can't always win. Still a nice build. Just not exactly what I would normally do. Okay, well, I'm going to build this out. It's just going to be a big box that is probably like 2 blocks higher so that, you know, I can have a roof on it. And then it's going to have a very deadly... We're just going to go to the right and then over. That's kind of the plan. Or maybe we'll go... I don't know if I want to avoid that. I don't know. I guess because things could, like, spawn there and try to kill me. Who knows? I'll be back. Okay, so this thing's all built. I did break into the stuff there. I know, because we're going to need it for the dark prismarine, but I decided I can just make this. And it's, like, somewhat efficient to make. And I could technically get away with doing half slabs on the bridge. So we can do that. It's just, my inventory in here is just such a struggle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up everything that I don't, like, immediately need right now. Because we're going to be coming back to here. We need to drain this stuff out, so I'll just, like, put that in there. But everything else, like, it'll be fine. So I decided I'm just going to do this, because this will work out, and it's really not that big of a deal. And we can make a lot more slabs, and we can have blocks, and then it'll probably go out, like, somewhere around over here. I don't know exactly where. I'll just have to kind of figure it out. We'll go ahead and do the same thing we did there, and now I'm just going to start building. I do have my golden apples, so we should be okay. I should not be saying things like that. Make it be a little worried. Oh, this entire thing is over the lava. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to avoid that, like, section right there as much as possible, because I don't want things, like, falling on me. So I'll bridge, and if anything bad happens, I mean, I'll immediately start filming. But I foresee this going somewhat smoothly. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Ain't no way I lined it up perfect. Look. It'll just go somewhere like over here. And like maybe, yeah, I mean, it could literally just go like right here. And it's like perfectly lined up. I gotta say, I mean, this thing's turned out pretty cool. We're moving on to a new level of cobblestone. Usually I use so much cobblestone in my builds. And this is going to be like no exception. I guess this is my new cobblestone. So I'm going to build the other half of it now, which is, you know, a little bit quicker, I suppose. But we'll definitely have enough, which is nice. So I will build this out and I will come right back. Honestly, I'll just build it like this. Like I was watching YouTube, holding my mouse down. Look at that, guys. We're now connected to the mainframe, baby. And hey, you know what's even cooler? I don't know if I put my my redstone torches in here or not, but I do have a chest filled with rail materials. Again, I don't know where the redstone torches are, but we can get back home very easily. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll just have to, like, you know, build a barrel or something, which I think we have some wood. We had wood. Where did I put it? I knew I threw it out somewhere. Where? I guess it's been 5 minutes, so probably not out here anymore. But we can grab some. What was I needing wood for? Oh, yes, a barrel. It won't be blue. See, I feel like themed barrels would be cool, too. I feel like all the wood types should have all the wood blocks. I know that would add so many blocks to the game, but it's just some minor, you know, tweaks and saturation changes. Come on, Mojang, give me the barrels. Yeah, how cool would that be? We just need 2. We'll just make 3. Now, what side of the rail? It's like the right side. Okay, so the right side has the rail. Okay. So it'll be like over here. And then we'll have like the button over here. Right? And then we gotta put the this here. And then I gotta remember how to do this. Okay, so the rail going out here. And then put the barrel. And then the button. And obviously this doesn't all need to be like that. Something like this. Okay. Yep. I love it. I love it. Give me the rail update as well. Jeez Louise. All right. And then I'm just going to put these down. And then every once in a while, obviously, I'll put one of these. Oh, hello, Enderman. Yes, this is the perfect spot for you to spawn, actually. This is... Oh, that's not going to work at all. Okay. Yep. Give me the torches back. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't remember how often you really need to put them. I don't think it needs to be that often, but... Alright, let me do this. I just don't want to fall. I'm like so nervous. You know, I don't really need to be nervous. Oh, I'm nervous now. I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm listening to a freaking YouTube video. Okay, alright. Alright, yep. I mean, I could have figured that was going to happen based on the situation here. Probably should not have tried to fight a ghast. Yeah, thank you for ruining my armor durability. I really appreciate this so much. Oh, hey, actually helped me. You are literally... you were... I don't even know, bro. Alright. I don't even know. Like, I can't get out of here. I actually don't know. I hate gas so much. I need the friendly ghasts. Oh, jeez, dude. I don't even know how to get over there, bro. I don't even have any blocks. Can I get the blocks like here? I mean, yeah, there we go. Got the 5 blocks. I gotta say, I was not expecting that. I was chilling, watching a video. I was totally not expecting to have that happen. Bro, well, we got the squat. I mean, to be fair, right? To be fair, I need... Like, I really do need ender pearls. So I can build a little impromptu kill spot for them. And it basically involves looking at them and standing in the middle here. So we just have to look at them like this. And then kill them with my axe, I guess. Because if I hit them with this, it sets them on fire. It's so annoying. See, and then they're going to die from that. And not from me hitting them. Which makes them not get the looting effect. Hey, okay. How many is that? 3? And, yep, no looting effect. Maybe, I think the easy way is I just have to run up to them and, like, hit them before they can leave. Okay, now there's too many. Okay, now we gotta hide under here. It's not working. I can't. There we go. Yes. 7! That's 7 more ender chests. Okay, and now I can just, like, get these, because these are, like, compact blocks, and you get 4 blocks per break, and use these to build back up, which is going to ugly up this area just a little bit, but honestly, I'm just trying to get out of here, man. I'm just trying to get out of here, man. Let me out of here, man. Get me out of here. Okay. I honestly think it might be quicker to run back over to the other side. You know what I mean? Like, over here. Because I'm pretty sure we can walk over here from there. Yes. So it's just quicker to go over there. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you guys. Oh, look how freaking close we were, dude. We were so close to finishing it. And then the gas just had to ruin our day. They're always trying to ruin everybody's day. They're just mad because they're... I don't know. What's the story with the gas? There's like lore on the gas now. It's crazy, by the way. I never thought gas would get lore before, you know, like most other mobs in the game. But that's that, I suppose. Okay, and then this will go in here. And then we'll have another situation with this here. And then a crimson button right there. And then we put the powered rail up. And then we can break it. And then we put the barrel. And then we need some mine carts. Okay. So let me go back to my main base and grab everything I need. Which is, what? Redstone torches and mine carts. Redstone torches and mine carts. Do I even have any iron here? That's kind of crazy. I mean, we were really far away from our squid farm. And this direction is south. So I'm not sure why the portal ended up there. I guess because we didn't travel in the... I don't even know, dude. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I guess it makes sense. It's the opposite. We traveled this way. So that means it put us, like, further. Okay. I kind of get it. Also, our portals are probably not orientated in the same way, which makes this so much more confusing. Okay, so the redstone torches are in here. We're just going to take those out. Mine carts. Dude, there's no way we don't have any iron, man. There ain't no way we don't have any iron. Oh my goodness. There's gotta be some in here. Right, like we probably for sure missed an iron or two. Come on, please. Yeah, like for sure. I just need 5 iron for like a couple mine carts, please. I'm in dire need, man. Maybe in here we can find it. A little underwater caving. I love underwater caving. Yeah, give me that iron. Give me the iron. How much is this? 13. That's 2 mine carts. That's all we need. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. We scammed them. Stole their iron. They'll never know what hit them. Honestly, they're going to have to close business or something. Might just, like, you know, be impatient and load this into the auto smelter, huh? Can't believe we already ran through all the iron. What is 4 even stacks of this? Okay, sure. It's going to be quicker than waiting by hand, that's for sure, doing it on one. Oh, they just upped that tornado risk to a medium. Medium chance of tornadoes. Man, I'm telling you, dude, them tornadoes going to get you born tonight, boy. All right, hold on, let me get some. There we go. 2 mine carts. No more cringy accents. We got 2 mine carts. We're out of here, dude. We're out of here like a bandit. We got all that we need. And now we have a minecart to our squid farm. How nice is that? We could just go straight to the squid farm. You know, theoretical squid farm that totally is done. What? Excuse you. Have you heard of knocking? I would let you in. You're very friendly. Jeez, dude. He could have just... Oh, we can't walk in right there, actually. Okay, so the only thing I need is the torches in my offhand and to hop in. Jeez. And, oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to put the redstone torches down, that's for sure. And well, yeah, we can put the normal torches down after, but I'm just gonna run around and yeah, I just gotta put all these. Wait, you know what? Just whatever. I don't. At this point, it doesn't even matter. You guys can just hang out in there all you want. You can just hang out in there all you want. I don't even care. But this is super cool. Again, I just absolutely love... I guess the Endermen spawn, like, insane amounts because, like... I actually don't have a reason. I don't know, because there's that Crimson Forest, like, everywhere. But having everything connected in the Nether is super nice. I know you guys really want me to build, like, a tunnel above this. but I've actually had no problems. Like, as I was building this, obviously I got shot off by a ghast, but like normally I don't really have any issues. We'll have like one extra one in here, I guess, because we're further away from the base, so there's not one in there. It's kind of a problem, but out here, if there's not one, whatever. Then we have that bastion. I don't know if it's a treasure bastion or what, but it could have a netherite smithing template. Maybe we'll work on that whenever we get on the next episode. Need to start putting torches so that I'm not as scared, because I don't like the dark. Here we go. There we go. We end up all the way to here, and we go back. Cool. This is nice. This is nice. And we're about to have to build a farm in which I literally have no idea how to build it. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We're smart people. Because I feel like I used a fence kind of design. Maybe I did it from Shulkercraft. I'll look on Shulkercraft's channel. Shulkercraft is the best tutorials. Like, if you're looking for tutorials, always look at Shulkercraft first. They got the best tutorials, like, by far. Okay, was there anything in here that I needed? Ah, yes, I do need to dry my sponge. Some of this stuff I literally do not need. But I do definitely need the sponge, so we're just going to do that. It's so loud, I'm sorry. Okay, we're back, and oh, forgot to turn the sound back, but we have all the sponge finished. We need the soul campfire. I don't really think we need that. We definitely want the elytra, 30 chests, hoppers, the black dye. We're just gonna have a bunch of chests strung out among the world. It is what it is. We'll grab the other water bucket, and we can stack this here. Okay. All right, let's go back to the squid farm. Love, again, I say it every time, but I love that this is connected. It is so nice. What? Bro, what? Why? What is wrong with nether portals in Minecraft? Where is this? Dude, what? Seriously, what is wrong with nether portals in Minecraft? Because somebody tell me. Because it's definitely not near any portal I already have, okay? I spent all this time making this whole freaking... That's not even a... Dude, come on, man. Where is this? I spent all this time making a whole nether portal. Seriously, though, where is this, bro? Like, I didn't move the nether portal. Why wouldn't it just be linked to the one that's already there? Why would it try to... Why did it put it like 8 chunks away from the freaking portal that was already there? I really, that makes me very angry, bro. Like it breaks my brain, bro. Like, nether portals literally sometimes, like, I get it. Like, if they're too close to other ones, like, I get it. They can't, like, link to, you know, if there's 2 in the same area. But there wasn't even a port. There was the only portal here. It just, like, decided to throw it all the way over here. So instead of making it really close to my squid farm, it's like, you're going to be, like 80 blocks away. I mean, that should be close enough, right? I literally don't understand how this is even possible. Like, it actually makes no sense. We're going to break this one. We're going to try to go through the other one again. But that's just stupid, Mojang. Like, come on, bro. Like, that actually makes no sense. Usually I'm understanding because it's like, oh, I know I've messed something up. But I haven't even been out here before. I haven't built a nether portal out here. There's not a nether portal within, like, 500 blocks of this one. The closest one is the one at my base all the way over there. So what is causing this, like, linking issue? And it's the one who put that portal down. I think, what? Okay. Man, that's frustrating. Does anyone put it in the comments and please help me, because I don't think this is going to work. I think this is going to take us back to the same one. But when we go back through this, it's going to take us to another random one, right? We're going to go in here and it's going to be like, nah. I refuse. I refuse. That is ridiculous. I refuse that. I am going to go through the portal so many times. You think I'm kidding. Like, I'm mad. I'm going to go through the portal so many times that it's not going to have a location except to put us back in our regular portal. That is... Like, I don't... F3G, right? So this is one chunk. But the chunks don't even matter. It only matters if you have a bunch next to each other. And there's quite literally none near this one. So what is causing this issue then? And I'm not on a live stream, so I can't ask people right now. I'm afraid if I Google this issue, it's just going to be like, oh, well, you know, there's a portal too close. It's like, but there's not. I mean, it clearly is a bug, but I don't know how to solve it. Like, why would... Like, so I built this nether portal, right? I go in this nether portal. It puts a portal in the nether for me. Those two should be linked. No. So it's thinking, okay, I'm going to take him back to the portal I went through. But somehow this spawn condition, it's like, oh, there's not actually a portal. I mean, obviously it's never going to stop putting me like right here. It's just going to put me right here. I'm at a loss. So do I have to build a rail car from this portal? This portal graveyard to over there? This is the stuff, man. I mean, I worked really hard on this world. I gotta have this work. But I don't know... If I break this portal and relight it, it's in the same location, so it's gonna put me in the same location in the nether. So what is breaking it then? It's not close to any other portals. The conditions for this portal are fine. It's just sitting there. And it's more than 4 chunks away, so... Okay, I'm going to do some digging and Googling, I guess. I'm going to try like one more time, but I mean, there's no way it's just randomly going to start working. Like, that just wouldn't make any sense. Alright. Found the answer. So... The reason this happens is very likely because the correct location for your nether side portal is actually within a wall somewhere. When you made your first overworld side portal and entered it, so the one that's over there, the game tried to find a free area to place the nether side portal, but the nearest free space was far away inside the nether, far enough to correspond to something like over 100 blocks away from your original portal in the overworld. So thank you to Reddit for answering my question. So apparently, wherever this is in the nether, which I'm going to use a calculator to determine, is technically an impossible location for a nether portal to be. So what does that mean? It tries to find the closest clear location that it can to put this portal. So what we're going to do, and this is what's crazy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the coordinates of this portal here, right? So I'm going to mark these down. It's going to be 869, 63, 426. And I'm going to put this into the calculator. So basically, wherever this portal should be in the nether is impossible to go to. So it put it where we built our rail car portal. And that location actually corresponds to over there. So the portal in the nether is probably like over there. Dude. So we're going to have to... We're going to... I guess the rail is going to have to be a little bit longer. Look at, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, the static goes through my mic sometimes. So the rail is, it just decided to throw a wrench in our plans, essentially. A little bit of a wrench. Not one that we can't solve, but one I was not aware of was possible, or I didn't know that's how Minecraft worked in general. But I guess that's kind of the beauty of it. You just sometimes are having to do things you're unprepared for. So I'm going to put these coordinates in this calculator real quick, which will calculate our nether coordinates. Okay, so I have my nether coordinates. Wait, let me make sure. 869, 63, 426, right? Yep, okay. So these coordinates in the nether are 109, 63, 53. Okay. So, yeah. See, this is not 109, right? You see what I mean? 109 would be out here. And then 63 would be over here. So it technically wants to put me 109, 63. So if I build a little platform out here, so this is 109. So this is like the corner of where it would be. And then over to 63, which would be right, 109, 63. So this is like where it wants to put the portal, at least the corner of the portal, okay? So I'm going to build like a decent sized platform out here, and hopefully that will make the game understand. Now, I don't know because these aren't solid blocks, but they're... I don't know. If this doesn't work, then I'll try putting like a solid block platform. But it can't spawn a portal floating over lava. So it tried to put it right there, which actually in the overworld, you know, it's only like 10 blocks, but you multiply that by 8. Each block here is 8 blocks there. It kind of makes sense. It's a little annoying, but it's just something you have to deal with when you're in the Nether, I suppose. I honestly didn't know that. So maybe if you didn't either, we learned a lesson together. Frustrating, yes. Impossible to handle, not at all. So basically what we have to do, which is kind of unfortunate, we have to break this. Okay, so that portal is now gone. We're going to take this rail car. I'm so mad. Don't shoot my rail, please. Just be buggy and somehow don't target me. Thank you, Mojang, for making an impeccable mob with impeccable targeting. Appreciate it. Standing right next to it, it won't shoot me. I don't know why ghasts are like that. I don't know if you have to like look at them funny before they'll shoot you. I don't know. But luckily, I mean, we just have to move the room a little bit. It's okay. I'm not really concerned about how things look in the Nether, just mainly about functionality. Maybe we'll, you know, care at some point. But now we've got to go back to here and then run on foot all the way over there. It's a little bit of a trek, but it's a trek that hopefully should end. And when we travel through the portal that's at our squid farm, we should end up, if everything worked correctly, at our platform that we just built. You ready to find out together? Because I am. I really hope that works or I'm going to be angry. I guess. I don't know. Okay. So we have made the journey back here. I love the saturation from golden carrots, man. I don't think I had to eat one time sprinting and jumping the whole way here. Please just put it in the right spot. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and then go through here. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. And we're back here. Cool. Okay. So we actually solved a problem that actually happened. And it's still connected to our railcar system. Kinda. We just have to run over to there. We'll fix it. And I mean that. I'm not just saying we'll fix it and then we don't actually end up fixing it. We will fix that. Where's my sponge? Okay. It's in there. Okay. I was about to freak out. I'm like, where did I put my sponge? I need the sponge. Okay. So we're probably going to need the sand that's in here. So we're just going to like put this stuff in there. And put that stuff in there. And then I'm going to take out all these sand channels in here. Because we need them. Fortunately. Well, not unfortunately. Fortunately, we need them. Which means we have a reason to gather all the sand back up. I just don't know how many more areas are going to have to be like divided out. I don't imagine it's a ton. But yeah, 50 to 63 is where they'll spawn. And we're going to do it in this, like, in basically the entire border of where this is river biome, which this is river, like, all the way to right. I mean, this is even river. And then it's savanna. So river starts, like, right on the edge here, which is nice. So we'll actually be able to utilize this whole, like, big chunky section. Which is nice. We'll tell you. It is nice. We'd have to break this anyways. So might as well break it for a use now. Okay. So this is the last little piece here. And I might as well get that. It looks a little bit cleaner. And then obviously, since we actually need the sand, we should probably make sure we picked all of it or most of it up. I mean, we can get more sand pretty easily. And it looks like this little thing here. Nice. And then the rest of it, I don't care how it looks. As long as it's drained, that's really the main objective. And I think this is the next place we said we got to divide it out. So we'll just like get to working on that. It should be fairly straightforward. We'll just do, again, like a 3-block width. And that makes it easy enough to like actually drain somewhat efficiently. And then we'll do the same kind of thing, 3-block space. And then you have one go up here. That's really not that hard to do. Not at all. Okay, and then 3-block space. And the last one will be like right here. Yeah, that gives us more than enough room. Okay, let me do this, and then I will come back when it is all drained out. So it's honestly a pretty good sign that so much stuff is spawning like in this area. Like this is like the 3rd or 4th set of fish just while draining this like single thing. Well, like section, not this specific like cell in here, but like the 3rd or 4th like set of fish that have been spawning in here. So I think it's working pretty good. I mean, at least from what I can tell, it seems like it. So I think we might have a winner here. I think we might have a winner. I mean, we still gotta build the whole, like, I just realized, like, we have barely, like, we still got so much to do. We gotta build the farm, the villager breeder. We're not gonna, like, set up the villagers today, okay? Like, we just literally don't have enough time. I'm just trying to make this episode extra big, because I know that you guys are going to be missing the series while the Skyblock is going on, but it's still going to come out. Again, the new season comes out April 5th, and then for like a week after that, so like until April 12th, there'll be daily Skyblock uploads. And then after that, they'll slow down to, you know, like 2 or 3 a week, and then I will just basically solely focus on you know, having at least one hardcore a week, because this is going to be like a long-term series. But obviously the thing that, like, you know, puts bread on the table, literally, is going to be, you know, what I focus on when it comes out. I promise I still love all you guys, and I appreciate all the support on this series. It's been absolutely incredible. I'm not trying to, like, turn my back to you, but I have to be able to, you know, afford to live, which is it. That's important. I think that's important. Okay, missed Unsponge. Okay, so now it's just this one little section. It's not so little, is it? Just this one section here. And then, yeah, I'll finish draining this out. And we should be good to go in terms of the squid farm. It should be very efficient. Like, it should spawn a ton of squid. That's a hope, at least. We'll just have to see how it works. That's the hope. All right. And this should be the last, like, few little sections. Should not take long at all to drain. Aside from maybe getting out of here. It's a little tricky to get out of here. And then we get to build our squid farm. Now, again, I have no idea how to build a squid farm, but I'm hoping I can just kind of cobble something together. Oh, we need to get that. Please let me just get it. Okay. Yep. Nice. That's typical. Sometimes it'll be real nice. It's like, oh, yeah, here you go. It just, like, throws it up to you. And sometimes it just doesn't do that. It's always a little sad. It's like the game hates you. Doesn't want you to have easy access to sponge. I can have a water bucket and get up here way easier. That would probably be like 1,000 times easier. That's what we did on my ocean monument. Which, by the way, you can watch all those streams where I drain. I didn't do it on the episodes, but if you have any interest in watching, like, I don't know, like 8 or 9 hours combined stream of me just draining an ocean monument, feel free. I don't know why I hear water. I'm not even going to question it. So we've drained out the entire river, like, all the way to this point. So there's no river near here. I'm going to go really high up in the sky just so we can kind of, like, visualize this whole thing. But we drained it, like, I mean, I don't know if you can see. I mean, this is like a big project. This was not something that was very quick. This took probably about, like, 2 hours. But it's for a good cause. I remember I was thinking, oh, I gotta build a squid farm. It's like, nah, you're not gonna have to build a squid farm. Now, does the river go off in this direction? Because I don't think I did very much over here. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna be draining all this, but honestly, we should probably drain it. We drained it really far in the other direction. It'd be silly not to drain it over here. We just need more sand. Oddly enough, I don't know how I keep running out of sand. I guess because I put it down and I just never get it out. Something like that. So we'll just go take sand from... I could take it from in my river, but it looks like this is like... What is this? A beach. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, sure. There's just a beach in the middle of the savanna biome with no water anywhere near it. I mean, there's a river like over there. But sure. I will take the random patch of sand. It's actually super useful. Yeah, we'll drain out that entire thing too. Just because, like... There's no point. I mean, we've already spent this long on it. We might as well go all the way, you know? No point in stopping when you're this close to perfection. Come on. Come on. All right. Maybe if I eat a carrot, then Steve will get real sleepy. Okay, really? Like, it is clearly dark. Bro, how dark does it have to be? It really wants it to be, like, about to be mob spawning. Other games will let you sleep at, like, any point. Like, in Stardew Valley, you go to bed at, like, 3 p.m. if you want. I don't know why you would, but you could. And then we can just go over here and get more sand if we need it. I guess I have a room for another stack real quick. That should be, like, about a stack. Okay. All right. right, so I'll just like divide this area out. I don't know how far back we're gonna go with it. No, it's just Savannah. I'm not gonna worry about that. I will fill this in. It just kind of bugs me. Yeah, we should do the whole thing. Honestly, I mean, is this river? This is river. Yeah, we'll just do it like is this river? No, this is just plains. We'll just do it. We'll just do it like all the way. I don't know why. I'm just like feeling like I feel like I gotta actually go all the way with this build. Okay, well, I'm gonna drain this out. I'll meet you guys when I'm done. I'll probably have to go dry stuff in the Nether. I'm not gonna film any more of draining a river. I'm sick of it, and I'm sure you're sick of me watching it and me yapping about it. So let me get done with this real quick. Okay, well, it took me about 25 minutes or so, and we got it all like, you know, sectioned off. I did definitely have to get sand a few times, but luckily it should be fairly easy to drain and fairly quick. I mean, we just have to plop the sponge down. I can assure you that we are most certainly going to have to go and dry the sponge again. But yeah, just wanted to give you a little progress update. I promise I'm not going to stay here and yap. So I guess we just need to break this. I mean, obviously, like, it's not really useful anymore because it's not the right portal location. So yeah, I guess we'll just break this. Oh, not that. Not that. That. Okay. Well, that's right. Another 15, 20 minutes, something like that. And yeah, this is like a big section. Like, this is like all of the rest combined into one. I mean, it took quite a bit. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go up really high in the sky. And I just want to kind of see, like, how big of an area did we really drain? Because 128 blocks would be like 64 blocks in each direction. And we don't have quite like 64 blocks. Okay, now we have 64 blocks in both directions. So I'm going to like mark, probably not with that material. We'll see. We probably have something in this chest. Something, yeah, sure. So if we build the squid farm like right, like around here, I want to see if 64 blocks in each direction is drained or not. And I think it is. So yeah, we'll go like way up. Not like way up, but like a decent amount up. And then I am going to just build 64 blocks in each direction. So I'll just use this exact stack of dirt. And then I will come back. And then I'll do the same on the other side, and then we'll see. Ah, dude, we drained way too much, bro. So this is at the edge where we're standing of where stuff could spawn. We didn't have to drain any of that. We should have done this at first. And so again, the 64 blocks in each direction. Wait. No. Yeah, it's 128. Yeah, wait. Is the diameter 128? Wait, hold on. Let me find the math again. Okay, it's 128 blocks. So we would need to do 2 stacks on each side to see where they're going to spawn. But basically, it's close enough, right? If we double the length of this, thanks. Thanks. I really appreciate that. Made it so much easier. If we double the length of this, like if you think about it, like, okay, bro, that's actually so annoying. I got to run all the way. Hold on. Jeez Louise, dude. Okay, so it's actually, we would have to stack 2 of these 64 rows. So it's 128 blocks around the player. And for some reason, I was thinking it's 128 in total. But yeah, even if we did that, like, it would barely reach over there. So, like, we're pretty much like max efficiency. Like, as close as I really care about being. Let me break all this dirt and this, like, whatever thing. But I think we're pretty much in the center where I put that pillar, which is good. I am glad I did that, because that would have for sure, like, dramatically decreased the rates. Now, on this one, if we went 64 more blocks, like, we might actually have most of it done. It would probably end a little bit into there, but it's okay. Again, we don't need, like, 100% efficiency, but watch what happens whenever I put, like, a bucket of water down in the river. It's gonna be pretty incredible, actually. I think you guys will be like, whoa. I don't actually know. Hopefully it'll spawn how much. Dude, it's so annoying. I wish I had the elytra sometimes, like, for stuff like that. But it's fine. Like, the water bucket's still perfectly quick. But, like, come on, man. Almost done. Almost done with, well, Almost done with this. I'm breaking this pole down. Okay, let's get this stuff back and sorted in here. This is not the order I usually have. Yeah, something like that, sure. I don't think my inventory will ever be okay. I think we're forever just cursed with the bad inventory. Okay, well, now we gotta wait for the water to go away. So I'll give you a couple minutes. All right, I am not gonna try to design this on myself. This is from Shulkercraft. If you want to find it, just search Shulkercraft, which is just like Shulkercraft, like that. And then search Minecraft Easy Squid Ink Sack Farm 4100 per hour, which is a lot. And then it said designed by Ledesda. So it seems like a fairly easy design. Like all things considered, this looks like really easy. Where's my glass chest? Okay. Yeah, that's yeah. No, par for the course. Been a long day. We've been recording about 8 hours, I think. No, 7 hours. We started at like 10:30 a.m. You know, it's 6 p.m., so it's like 2 hours. Oh, it's 8 hours. Bro, I can't math right now. Okay. So, let's go and grab, please, gas. Just leave me alone, please. I don't have it in me, man. I don't got it in me. I need the rest of this to go smooth. I'm still having fun. It's just my brain's a little mushed out. I'm going to get the glass, which is, I guess, underwater somewhere, right? Like, because we were building the villager breeder. I probably want to try to breed the sheep, but, like, we haven't been over there, so I don't really think they're going to be... Okay, please don't. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We'll just put that in there. Let's go see if we can breed the sheep. I mean, there's a few things we need to do in here. But we need to make sure and grab the glass. Like, I don't care if we forget to breed the sheep. That's not important. What's important is that we grab that glass. It should be, like, right here. And I'm comfortable breaking this out only because we'll literally be able to fill it in like 0.2 seconds. Okay, so these two guys are coming with me. I need you. Yeah, and that one's just filled with glass. I'll put them back out there at some point, but for right now, I need those. And we can go ahead and just yep, there we go. Just like it never happened. Just like it never happened. And let's go breed the sheep. Since I remembered and we're here. And it cannot hurt. It just cannot hurt. Now, do we have a yellow shulker box? We don't have our... Okay, we put down an ender chest somewhere. Oh, we have the 7 ender pearls with us. Can we make more? No, we were out of obsidian, I think. I think that was the issue. Look at all these blue sheep. Okay, I need some more blue sheep, please. Thank you very much. Curious to see what colors are gonna be made here. Okay, so another, like, of this color sheep, but they'll never be dark blue. Cyan and the light blue, that's fine. I don't like the dark blue too much, to be honest. Like, I think I like that one the most. Okay. Anyways, now it's... I mean, it is easy to get between these places, right? Like, it's really not bad. I'm just being a big baby about it. I'm just so lucky to have this system built, especially for times when, you know, your brain is a little mushed out, you know, and you're just kind of ready to get on with the project. But dude, that nether portal issue about sent me over the edge. I could not, like, fathom why it wasn't working. Now, it looks like it replaced the block. Just noticed that. Yeah, it went one below where it was supposed to. Whatever. I mean, I don't care. Like, I really don't. And also, this is, like, uber easy to build, and I think we can scale it up, like, quite a bit. We just need a lot of wood for, like, fence gates, but that's fine. We can get that pretty easily. Yeah, we'll just, like, rebuild a box around here. I may do that between episodes or something. I really don't know. Should be fairly simple to do. Okay, yeah, we're gonna sleep. Also, I was gonna look on my phone. What is the longest episode we have in this series? What is the longest episode? A 3-hour, 27-minute? Let me check the length of this one so far. So this one's 3 hours and 3 minutes. We're definitely gonna beat 3 hours and 27 minutes. Definitely gonna beat that. We'll put these up. I do need the glass, and dude, my inventory. It's just gonna have to be like this for now. I don't know either. I don't know. I'm gonna do a full wipe. Okay, this and this for sure. We need this. We obviously need both pickaxes at all times. Also, it is unacceptable to ever put this thing down. Like, I'm gonna take the glass we probably need to craft this thing. So like most of the glass, but I'm going to immediately put this in here. We're never going to just like have that on the ground. It could get blown up. We just need that. Silk touch, always together. The sponge is very valuable. Do we have a yellow shulker box that is empty? So this is the one with just the junk in it. This was our, like, you know, whatever. We're going to transfer that into here. Because it's literally just, like, random junk. Not random junk, but it was, like, my inventory junk. So this one is going to be where we keep, like, sponge. I feel like that makes sense. It's yellow. Okay. Yellow is organized. The campfires... I mean, this farm shows them falling, but I can't see a situation in which you can't just, like, move them with a water flow. At least that's my hope. I really don't know, man. Like, I really don't. I know we're going to need a good bit of wood, so we're going to go take that. These two are just, like, our normal tools. I'm going to go get... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, we're surrounded by savanna. Okay, before we do anything else, I'm going to make an infinite water source, like, over here. And I just want to see with my own eyes. This isn't river. No, this is river. And then I want to make sure this whole thing is river. Because the river that the Shulker Craft built this on was small. Like, it was like 3, 5. It's like 10 blocks. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Way more than 10. Like, almost double. So if I was to just, like, do this and just say, put, like, water right here. Right, and then like just have like a decent area of water, and then put another water over here. And obviously squids cannot, like mobs cannot spawn when they're like super close to you, right? But like if we like run away for just a second, right, and we just kind of look at it, there should be squid in there because they can't really spawn anywhere else, right? I mean, it's like 24 blocks away or something. Like, I'm just going to stand here. I like how it's upside down L. I guess that's a little bit of foreshadowing. I'm just going to stare at this for a little bit and make sure that, like, the principles are correct here. Because, I mean, it's so far, it hasn't spawned anything. Which is a little concerning. I must admit, this is a little concerning. Let me wait, though. All right. It's been a couple minutes. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, this is like the only water in a river biome. I am kind of surprised that nothing's spawning in here. But at the same time, I mean, we're just going to go ahead with the farm. I'm going to trust the Shulker Craft. Never led me astray before. So let's go ahead and break this down and get to building. So... we need to decide how big this thing is going to be. We're going to build it like... I need to kind of like, you know, square a few things up here in terms of like how this thing is going to look. So let me just like get some temporary building blocks. These are... Where the glass is now is representative of where... I'm going to pull this menu up too. Where water is falling. So this is savanna. So water cannot be falling. There's no point in even having it fall there. Okay. What about over here? Now, this is river. Okay. Where's my shovel? Okay. Just going to kind of represent where the water is falling with the glass. Okay. Is this river all the way out to here? Okay. So this is fairly large, and it'll need to be like right there. Okay. So we'll have to clear out all this. Perfectly fine. We'll clear it down to Y level, like, I don't know, decently low. And then, yeah, it's going to be like the same kind of thing where, like, there's water here, water here, water here, and then so on and so forth in a grid like this. And then, that, like, these are eventually going to be, I don't know. It'll make sense, okay? But I just want to see how wide I can make it now. So we'll just kind of alternate. This is all in river. Boom. Honestly, I'm just gonna make it the same width. So this is 3, 6. Yeah, this is 3, 5 on Shulker Craft. So we'll just make it like a little bit bigger. So like just to right, bro. Just to right there. So this would be even, right? So 3, 6. This would be 3, and then 6. Okay, so now this should be even. Yes, because there is 5 glass on each side. Okay. Cool. I don't need any more of this stuff. I know I'm wasting the glass. I have too much. I have too much. Basically, I need to dig this down to below Y level 50 enough to where I can make them like flow into something. I'm going to dig like 2 blocks around the thing as well. I'm going to go ahead. It's kind of unnecessary. Oh, I see. It's kind of unnecessary in a way, but I'm just going to make like a whole outline here. I just have to remember that glass is indicative of water. Something like that. Okay, and so it's dirt on the end. No, it's not dirt on the end. Well, this one's not dirt on the end. Wait a darn second. Hold on. Let's go ahead and move this thing over one. I honestly don't know exactly what I'm doing here. So, if it's not evident right now. Yeah, so the... You know what? Actually, I guess the dirt is going to be where the water is flowing down. Ironically enough. Because, yeah, it makes more sense if this, yeah, is in like a grid. Okay. All right. Well, at least we got that out of the way. So dirt is where water is going to be. What is dirt? Dirt is where water be. I can remember that. Okay. Now we have the outline of this thing. We're going to dig 2 blocks down. Or 2 blocks like away from it, like this. I'm going to have to make sure to watch these storms. Supercell just popped up. Moving in this general direction. These are the kinds that'll form long track tornadoes. We got the right conditions in the atmosphere. So just gotta take a little peek in there every once in a while. And hopefully we can wrap this video up in like an hour or 2 before things get too hairy. But in an hour or 2 is it's gonna be the worst. But hey, I'm at home. I'm not like at the office or something like that, so I'm in a good spot. Okay, so 2 blocks around here is already perfect. So for this one, it'd be like, this is the corner, 1, 2, like this. Y level 50 is only like a couple more blocks, so we won't really have to dig that much. Thank God. I'm done with building, like, or excavating large areas. I mean, we drained this whole thing. Like, that wasn't too bad, but yeah. I think you guys kind of get what I'm going to do. I'm just going to dig out a 2 wide area around this thing, down, I don't know how many blocks, like, I guess down to probably like 45, something like that, just so we have a little bit of breathing room down there. And as soon as I can find my bed, where's my bed? Do I have it just put down somewhere? It's in here? Good. Blue bed, we're going to go right here. New permanent location for blue bed. Okay, let me drill this thing down. Okay, so basically, like, I'm draining this and I'm watching Photocraft's video. They have an AFK platform built 109 blocks up above this, so we can do that with a ladder, like, very easily. It's not like that's like a problem at all. That will actually be like super easy, and I think that will make them spawn. I think honestly they're probably just spawning. Like, I can't really see, but they're probably spawning in the very edges of my thing, and it's like already filled up the mob cap. Or the passive mob cap, or whatever mob cap is filled. I'm sure it is filled, because I'm just not really that, like, I don't know, I haven't really spawn-proofed this area. I've just kind of done the basics. Now, luckily, this was really not that difficult. I still have to dig it out a little bit deeper, but not that much. Like, really not that much at all. I think this was, yeah, the other side over here. And luckily, it's been super easy. We're just going to dig it out to, like, they'll spawn all the way to 50. It's like 63 to 50 that they spawn, right? 63 all the way down to 50. So I'm going to continue clearing this bad boy out, and I will come back when it's done. Almost done. Yeah, I was like looking up at this thing, and I'm thinking like, yeah, something to look right, right? Like, I mean, it's not a square. It needs to be one more block in one direction, like. It's not a square. But honestly, dude, at this point, like, we still have to dig down to... Oh, God. We have to dig down all the way to there. So it's taking a little bit longer. I've decided that since... I don't know if I have enough levels to repair this pickaxe. I think I needed 25 or something. But I'm just going to, like, use this pickaxe until it's almost dead. And then I'll use the Silk Touch one. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. I can repair that one for cheap. And we have ways to get infinite levels very quickly. I just want to get done with the squid farm, man. This has been a lot of digging, dude. I mean, at least we have a lot of cobblestone, I guess. But I had to make like chests over there. I have 2 double chests. This was supposed to be a like quick 15-minute project. It's been 2 hours. It's been 2 hours, man. It's just one of those projects where you start it, but you can't quit till you're done. And we got to get the villager breeder going, man. I want to build an AFK at that thing and like have, you know, come back to have a bunch of villagers. Then we could build the, you know, actual underwater village in the episode after that. That's going to be sick, dude. That's what I'm really looking forward to. But we got to put in that work first. We got to put in that work. And we honestly got to dump out our inventory. It's got to be just jam-packed full of junk. Yup. I would say that's pretty jam-packed of junk. And now we're gonna we got so much stuff, dude. Dirt is where water will be. Thanks, Neo. Really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that, man. See if we can little MLG bucket. Bring the spirits back up. There we go. Now I'm feeling it. There we go. Okay. Jeez, dude. This is taking way more time than I thought, but it's okay. It really is okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm feeling good now that that's done. We just got to go get a bunch of wood. We need a bunch of fence gates, and like we don't even have wood. But I can't like be like, oh, it'll be quicker to go back to the house. No, not really. Maybe we can go over here to these jungle trees and get some jungle wood, I guess. I mean, those are kind of far away, but also like getting these savanna trees, I'm good. We'll just put it that way. I don't even want to look at that wood. It is such an ugly wood. I don't even want to look at it. I don't need it. I don't need that. So we'll just go over to this jungle. The oak is kind of close, but we don't even have the bed with us. And it's about to be dark, right? Yep, about to be dark. Okay. I'm just going to go get the wood. I'll meet you guys when I'm done. Bro, you know you in the trenches when you watching a 23-minute about washers. Like metal washers. You know, the little circle things of metal with a hole in them. Yo, we in the trenches now. I've been crafting and mining fence gates. That is my entire life now, is fence gates. That's all I care about. I just like fence gates and nothing else. Just fence gates. So, how many fence gates do we need? I don't know. I'm just kind of making them. I honest to God, I do not know. I'm not trying to be facetious here. I don't know. If that's not enough, I will just scream and then just delete my YouTube channel. Surely 3 stacks plus 20 is enough. The idea is that you surround the bottom of the water flow with these fence gates, which technically have no hitbox, which will allow you essentially to easily have the squid fall into what Shulkercraft built was a magma floor with a mine cart hopper collection. I'm not doing all that. I'm just going to have it push them into some soul campfires with hoppers beneath them. I feel like that's simpler. If you can even push squid with water flow, I don't know. I have a feeling that they'll just try to swim when they're in it. So we'll just kind of find out. But I just need it to work. I don't need it to be super efficient. And I need to go up about 100 blocks above my spawner. About 100. I don't know exactly how many, but about 100. So 50 to 63. Which means we need to build the bottom of these. And it's not going to be a square. I already decided I'm not drilling out a whole nother layer to make it a square. I don't care. Like, honestly, like it's one of those things. I don't care. Okay, so I've taken out all the glass. We need to build this up to about 63. So it'd be like up like 2 blocks basically. And I'm gonna keep using dirt to like signify the water flow, just because that like kind of, you know, it's kind of the status quo at the moment. So we will just grab some more dirt. That should be enough. We'll grab another stack just in case. And we'll go up to 63. So that's the top of where they can spawn. That should be easy enough. And basically I just have to build a grid. There's not going to be like any glass. That's the cool part about this design. There's like no glass in the middle of it. The glass was just there to help me visualize like how the heck this is happening. The water, like the top of this thing will literally just be like a waffle kind of shape of glass, right? So the top of this thing will literally just be like glass like this, and then the glass will be. I need to go around and break all this because this just doesn't need to be here. So I'll like put a piece of glass, break it, et cetera, et cetera. So let me go around and do that real quick. Okay. Oh, well, I guess there's another row. But the funny thing is, I'm pretty sure this is the exact same build I used like years and years ago. Just goes to show like how reliable the Shulkercraft builds are. Like truly, they are the best builds. So I have my bed. Okay, good. I brought it over there because it wasn't quite dark. I was like, I'm not wasting any more time building this dang squid farm. This is just what I don't think I've ever. Well, I guess that block will have to be there eventually, but it's okay. The only glass you really have to do is you have to make a shell around it, obviously, so the squid do not fall outside. Other than that, like, it's a very, very simple build. Like I said, it's literally just like a waffle pattern. So like the water will only, you'll put the water where the dirt is right now, and it will just like fall straight down. So basically it's just like this, if that makes sense. I can go ahead and just like build the grid, boom. And then I can honestly put this in my offhand, not the shovel. This, no, I can't do that. I always try to do that. That literally doesn't work. So dirt, glass, dirt, glass, dirt. See what I mean? Easy. And obviously this is glass, dirt, glass, dirt. Makes sense, right? So let me fill this thing in. Kind of mesmerizing doing this. And this is glass. And this would be dirt. Should there be dirt there? Or glass? I did this wrong, bro. What am I doing? How am I messing this up? I don't know. I'm not. It's fine. Yeah, all of it is surrounded. Yes, we're good. All of the dirt needs to be surrounded by glass. Just like that. Okay. I have not messed it up. I was thinking in my head for a second. I was like, bro, how could you have messed this up? It's like the easiest thing in the world. Like, there is no shot you messed this up. It's literally the simplest pattern in the world. I keep doing that. There we go. Now, as long as we fill all this in, which is kind of tricky to see what's filled in. If you didn't have connected textures, it'd be even more difficult. Why connected textures aren't in the game by default, I don't know, but hopefully this makes sense. And then you literally just build a glass shell going all the way up. Okay, well, no, I'm not going to make sure I have all the glass. So basically, the bottom of this farm needs to be at 50, which I'll remember is like literally that block right there. Okay, and so I'm going to build the shell all the way around and up to the top. So let me do that real quick and watch this video about washers. Bro, this video about washers is riveting. Like, I mean, the rivets having to do with washer. I don't know, bro. I wouldn't like recommend watching it. It's from New Mind. I'm pretty sure it's just an April Fool's joke because nobody wants to watch a 23-minute about washers. Like, there just ain't no way this is like a real thing. It's got to be an April Fool's joke. But the comments are like, ain't no way I just enjoy a 23-minute about washers. I hope this isn't an April Fool's joke. Even if it is, it's still a real video and it's informative about the, standards of, washers and, how precise they're made. Basically, you put the water where the dirt is, and we've just got to kind of capture where it's like, I'm going to fall perfectly in this hole. Okay. And so this is where our first water is going to be, right? So the water's going to be down to here. And so basically, I think the easiest way to do this would just be to like literally like put all these down, right, in these rows. And then just kind of break out the ones that are supposed to be. And then you surround the bottom and fence gate. It's a pretty simple, like, it should work out pretty easily. Like I said, we just are going to surround it with fence gates. And then drop the water. And then at the bottom, we'll just have, like, some sort of water flow. I don't know. I really haven't thought too deeply about this. Okay. And so, it looks like the holes start right there. So, it's just going to be every other block. It might be easier just to kind of go through the whole thing. Just kind of break these and then just do the same thing here. And it is raining, which is good, I think. I can't believe all this is for the dark prismarine when we might actually have enough dark prismarine already. Like, that's the part that's crazy to me. We might already have enough to build the villager breeder, and we could have, but we would have had to have done this next episode. And there's no point in which I'm like, yeah, I'm really hyped to build a freaking squid spawner. I mean, that is technically a place where they're going to be at some point. Okay, well, I don't want to put it there now. My brain's like, all right, well, then we'll just put it there now. Save you some time. It's not saving me time. It's making me stressed out, brother. We just have to make sure to open all of these, right? Because otherwise they will not work. But I think we have enough. I may have overcrafted them a little bit, and they're jungle, so I'll never actually end up using them. Okay, so we'll do the ones in between now, which might be easier to just do like this. Okay, I'm just trying to place them all in the same like direction. That way, when I you know, inevitably have to, you know, do the thing, I'm gonna be able to actually like have sanity, if that makes sense. I'm gonna have to open all of them. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to do the ones in between. Okay, that'll be fairly easy. Probably the longest. Yeah, I think we're gonna have enough, but I am happy that we made this many. I hear a drowned below me, and I'm not sure why. I guess there's... Oh, that water is down there. That's where I plugged that up down there. Try not to look away for too long, because this like looks super complicated. It's really not. We're just surrounding each of these pieces of dirt that we're eventually going to break. The dirt is just a temporary block so that we can, you know, have something to place the fence gates against. And now I'm going to go and methodically open every single one of them. So I'm going to do that and then come back. If we forget to do any of them, then it will make the squid farm basically kaput. In that it will not get very many... Like, the squids can't fall. So I got to be very careful here. I can probably do, like, these together. I feel like I've already messed up. Why is this so hard? You ever watched a 3-hour video of someone making a squid farm? To be fair, we did a lot in this video. But I think the the last third was me building a, well, no, because we still got to build the villager breeder. Which is literally going to be, I think, way easier on a large magnitude than this. We just got to make sure not right-click anything incorrectly here. Okay, so these are all open. So now if we hold the shovel down, we should just be able to break the dirt fairly easily without opening any of the fence gates. We just have to keep the mouse moving so it doesn't break any. There's like no way that's going to happen, right? Keep that mouse moving. Okay. Now it looks funny, right? Like it's like, bro, how's this going to work? Check it out. I got to get up to the top one. I need to build a ladder. Ironically enough, I don't think I have any wood. No way. There is no way we got that much wood. We don't have any. We got to have some. Okay, I was going to say, I'm going to blow a gasket, brother. I was like, I'm finna blow a gasket. I mean, the thing is, we're going to need more anyways because we have to go up 109 blocks, but might as well put this down here. I don't even know where to put it. We'll just put it over here for now. Just put it over here for now. Sure, whatever. Okay. I guess, yeah, now we just literally put the water in here and it will just flow down and it will be perfectly captured by fence gates at the bottom. And so the idea is that the squid spawn in here and then they fall out of the bottom. That's literally the entire farm. Very simple. Let me do all this. Okay, and now I'm just going to grab like some cobblestone or something because this design is a little bit different than Shulker Crafts. So I'm going to have to build these walls so that the squids do not fall. Now, there's no squid in here, but I can assure you, like, if we go up 109 blocks, we should have squid spawning. Right? Like, we should. There should be no reason that squids will not spawn in here. Well, we'll, like, push them over. I don't know. We'll decide which side. Probably closer to where the ladder is. So the water will flow from here to there. Something like that. We still have 2 water buckets, so we can indeed do that. And then this will need to be filled up. Squid will fall into here. I was already dark again, man. How long have I been doing this? It's like 7 o'clock in real life now, something like that. Leave a like on the video, man. This has been a big one. I'd really appreciate the support, guys. There you go. Come check out Rainy Day. Saturday, if it's after Saturday, April 5th that you're seeing this, Rainy Day's already out. I think this season's going to be the best one yet. I'd love to see you guys there. We worked really hard on it. Working the last like 4 months on this to get it ready for you guys. Okay, so the water will flow to here. Here's the issue. On these blocks, I'm 99% sure the squid will just swim. At this point, IDGAH. I don't give a heck if the squid just swim here. Eventually, they'll make it into the soul campfire, and that's all that matters. Like, I don't have the capacity to care right now, if that makes sense. My brain is mush. We're gonna have to get the villagers into the villager breeder. Maybe we'll do that next episode. I don't know. We'll see. But like, I may be at the point where I'm just like, guys, I'm throwing the towel. All right, I got my limits. Type of deal. I am gonna need some signs. We don't have enough wood. It's okay. I don't mind. If I just need a little bit of wood, I'll get some acacia wood. But hashtag I hate acacia wood. I wish they would remove it from the game. It's a horrible wood. It's a pain to gather. It just is. It's ugly as sin. I don't know why. Why would they make wood orange, man? I mean, come on. Well, you know what? If you like the wood, nothing wrong with that. Everyone's got preferences on the wood type. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. I'm just a hater. I'm just a hater. I mean, clearly. Listen to me over here whining about wood types. What a hater. Okay. This should be enough. I mean, I don't know how many signs realistically I'm going to need. We'll gather this. And if this ain't enough, then I don't know. I guess I'll just end my career here as a Minecraft YouTuber. I gotta get out of this game, man. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay. Bro, how many signs I think I had to make? You know what I mean? Like, how many signs was I in my head? I'm like, I need this many signs, bro. Like, surely that's enough, dude. Like, there's just no way. This guy is on one. Okay, and I need my hoppers. I don't have enough hoppers, bro. I'm gonna lose it. Hey. Okay. Hey. See, they're swimming, but they're gonna swim into the campfire eventually. You know what I mean? Alright. Get out of here. Like, they're swimming, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. And then we dig them down to here, and then they fall in the soul campfire. They go. And then they drop ink sacs. I think it's more like. What's the noise they make? It's like. They make like air noises, which they're full of water. They should go like. Right? Because they're squid. There's no. Like, how are they making the noise they make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, I'm gonna tilt out, bro. Out. Can we make 2 more hoppers? Can we make 2 more hoppers, please? I need 2 more hoppers, bro. Please, Minecraft. I have probably gotten at least 1,000 people to buy you and play you. Okay? At least 1,000. Make me have enough iron in this chest to make 2 hoppers. Yes! We're good. We got 2 hoppers. Minecraft, I love you. Best game ever. I never complain about you. Like, everything you do, like, I feel it, like, in my heart. Like, you're a kind game. You know, everything's perfect, polished. I love it. It really is. I mean, this game's amazing. I always, I'm like joking on it kind of hard, but it's fine. There's obviously there's nothing wrong with the game, or I wouldn't be playing it. Like, no one would be playing it. Okay. So we'll just do 2 double chests. Bro, I don't know how many, like, I'm going to realistically need here. And then we're just going to put the soul fire on top of them. I'm sorry. I know, bro. I don't love this, but I didn't make the recipe require black dye, even though it's a blue block. I mean, it is what it is type of deal. Now, off the rip, I'm getting a feeling that this is going to work good. I don't want them to flop out, but, like, they don't move when they're out of water. I'll just put that there. Okay. So now we've got to get enough ladders to go up 100 blocks in the center, and you essentially you just sit up there. Okay, I mean that's really it. You just sit up there. So I am going to I don't know how many ladders that gonna be. I mean, we need like 40 ladders or so. About 40 ladders. We got 40 ladders. Tight. No, 140. Yeah, I don't have a single bit of little wood. I don't got a little wood in any of these, bro. Powered rail, prisoner shard, glass. I actually need a little bit more glass. We don't even have the glass of the villager breeder, bro. I mean, I think we're gonna have to do it next episode. Like, I don't know. My brain, dude. Come on, man. I'm looking in here for wood. I'm sure there's wood somewhere. I'm just missing it. Dang, you might have overcrafted these jungle fence gates a little bit, bro. Okay, so 60 wood. All right, let's just go and grab a little. I am going to go grab some more wood so that we can make more sticks. Wow. This is a Minecraft Let's Play. I am gathering wood to make, I am gathering wood to make sticks. I love the old like voice prompts when they recorded things. They'd record like the like, you know, variable words in like a different tone entirely. I don't know if they were just like trying to make them aggravating. Like, you know, you'd be on the phone with someone for like 3 hours trying to handle like a bill or something. And it'd be like, hi, you've connected to blank, blank, blank. Or they'll be like, hello, Lee. It's like, you could like brighten up a little bit, like, hello, Lee. Not, hello, Lee. It's like, why do you guys do that, bro? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, how many ladders is this, bro? Like, I'm just like, I'm desperate here, man. I'm desperate. Gotta see this thing work. That's too many ladders. I don't want them. I'm just gonna throw them away. We don't even need them, dude. Straight up. So I'm going to make, I guess, just like a ladder that's straight up to a room. And you just sit in that room and there's going to be like a door in front of it. And nothing should be able to spawn there and like mess with me. Like that's the hope. Have enough wood to make some doors. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Door, boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. This feels like, oh my God, it's already working so well. It's already working so well. How many inks we got in there? How many inks we got in there? Why didn't I just build the bottom out of glass? I guess I didn't have enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I bet when we go up 128 blocks, it's gonna be like. Okay, so what's the middle of this? 3 and 3. There's not really a middle, right? Like it's just gonna have to be like this. We're just gonna make the ladder right here. Okay. And we can go up 128 blocks. That's fine. Or 100 blocks. What? I didn't even count, bro. I think that was a full stack of 64, but I just don't know. We need to go up like exactly 100 blocks, okay? So I'm going to do that. So 2 stacks of 64. This is so 100. We need 26. Okay. That is, once that glass is up, that is exactly 100 blocks, and we can cease and desist. Bro, I just started playing this video about washers again. Like, bro, I cannot watch this. Like, I can't watch this. No, but I cannot watch this, bro. This is like the most like dry video I've ever seen. Which, I mean, it's fair. It's about washers. Like, I'm not blaming the creator of this at all. Yeah, this is definitely a death kind of drop. We are way up here. There is a pillager raid happening. I don't even know if can I even see entities like from all the way up here. Like, I mean, I can't see the pillagers anymore, so I don't know. Whatever distance this is fallen is probably okay to fall. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. I'm going to build the ladder all the way up. I will see you guys when we're done with that. Okay, this is pretty high up here. We'll just put one torch down. And we will just, like, sleep. And then, please don't spawn me outside. If it was on Bedrock, I'd be worried about sleeping up here. But here, I mean, I'm fine. Okay. So I can indeed see the squids. It's just, the issue is I don't think they move when we're this high up here. Like, they're there. But, oh. Oh? I think if they go below a distance, I can't see them anymore. Yeah, it looks like they're just like not moving. Huh. So I think actually where they are right now is at the bottom. And the water will not flow them. Maybe what I need to do is like video distance, details, entity distance. Put up like 500%. That's going to just destroy my computer. But let's see. I think they're falling to the bottom. I'm pretty sure. And then they just sit there. And then what I'm seeing is them despawn. So... yeah. So this thing quite literally will not work. One died. I don't even know how that one died. I don't even know. But I can't like go down there, but I'm almost certain they're at the bottom and they just will not move. So what I'm going to have to do is make the entire floor soul campfires and the entire floor into hoppers. I'm not doing that right now, but it does work if we're just like down here. Like if we're just down here like a little bit, like right here, for some reason they move in the water. Because I think that's what's happening. I honestly don't know. Like I honestly, like I have no idea. Like are there any in there right now dying? Like I don't know. I don't know of a way to tell. If that makes sense. Like they might be in here. Nah, you see what I mean? Like there was literally none in there. So they definitely just swim around in the water. Like the water is just a bad idea. I'm gonna have to collect more iron to make this better. So knowing the next time I'm gonna play this world, I'm gonna have to... entire floor needs to be soul fire with hoppers or no work. Or no work. I think I'll remember that. Well, guys, I said, you know, we would do the villager breeder, but man... sometimes you get on those side quests. It's 7 o'clock, bro. It's like 9-hour recording session. I gotta be done with this. I'm not gonna record anymore until we start doing daily for next week on the Skyblock. So it's not like you guys are gonna be like missing my video. Like I'm still gonna have videos. You know what I mean? Like I'm still gonna have videos. You can also like go over here, and I'm pretty sure they'll spawn more. So like I'll like chill over here, for a little bit. But yeah, the secret code for today's episode is gonna be. Okay, bro, I just been that so many times. I'm gonna... dude, I can't. 5238. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Secret code 5238. So put that down in the comments below if you want to show me that you watch the entirety of today's video. I really do appreciate all the support, guys. I'm sorry if you feel like I've been mentioning Rainy Day too much or anything. I'm really excited about it. And also, I don't have sponsorships. That's my business. Rainy Day, so... yeah, so they're definitely getting into here. And then they're going over to here. Is there any more? I mean, there was 12 and there's 18 now. So, I mean, it makes squid automatically. It's just this is not the way to do it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we could do a timer system with the water and the droppers. But that just seems like too much. I mean, I think just doing the soul campfire, like solid soul campfires down there. I think the hopper minecart would be the best way, but man, yeah. Who knows? It works, but just not as well as I'd like. But anyways, I'll see you guys on Saturday for the stream. Again, I'll be streaming the launch of Rainy Day, and then that same day will be when I record and upload the episode 1 of my Skyblock series. So we'll have 2 series going simultaneously, which has happened before, and it does work out. Do not worry about the hardcore series. I promise. Not going anywhere. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully when we come back, we'll have a lot more squid. I may work on this thing in between episodes. I have to repair my pickaxe, but it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!